Hello and good evening and welcome to Villars sur Orléans for the European Championships and the Boulder round of the competition. We have 8 men and 8 women making it through to this stage, and as you can see they're all on the mats at the same time, which is a little bit different from how we normally do things. It just means double the climbing action for you, doesn't it, if you're watching at home? And the athletes are just coming to the end of their observation period. And my name is Matt Groom. I'm going to be joined by Nika Potapova, who is just fueling herself up for the finals here today. Part of Team Ukraine, and if you're a regular on the IFSC circuit, you'll know how good she is at analysing movement. So that is to come. Right now we're in the final preparation stages for tonight's final. Semi-finals taking place earlier on today, and that man there, Sam Avizu, well, he's fresh from the Olympics and he's looking ridiculously strong at the moment, qualifying in first position. And next to him, Manu Cornu, who, check out my Instagram if you want to watch him break a beater, or just check the live stream, because he leapt his way through the final climb of the session, skipping half the boulder in a brilliant moment that only Manu Cornu could do. So cannot wait to see him. 2 Brits in the final, Diane Akhtar and Maximilian Milne, who we'll call Max on the left of your screen, Edvard Gruzizits in the middle, Andrzej Prahak. And for the women, well, a few regulars there, and the 3 good friends down at the front, Stasha Gale, Chloe Collier and Katja Debovitz. Those 3 reading together, but it was a strong performance for all. Naile Millon making it through in first position. The French boulder specialist on a real run of form at the moment, trying to add more medals to her collection after that bronze in Salt Lake City. So we're having a last look at the boulders, and we're about to come to the final climb here, and Stasha very eloquently demonstrates how to do that one. Big old swing, a run and a jump from left to right. And they're kind of a traditional boulder, they'll know how to deal with that. But I am so excited to see men's number 2. You can just see the edge of it there, because it is a true return to old school climbing. In fact, it's so old school, it's basically new school, and I cannot wait to see the vicious little crimps on offer on this wall in Villars. See Stasha there enjoying being back on the big stage. As with Chloe, I think for some of the athletes, it's almost a bit of a relief that the Olympics is finished and they can just get back to their normal day job of comp climbing, because after all the pressure of the last couple of years, it would be great just to see them enjoy it. And there is M2 on the right. They're kind of shallow, crimpy pocket things. Nika, when she read it with me, said she thought it was disgusting. I was in raptures over how good it looked, because it's just a very cool thing to see. So the women are discussing the boulder problem, as are the men. The athletes get 2 minutes to look at each problem. They work together to try to figure out a solution. But once they leave the mats, they are competition rivals. I was about to say enemies, it sounds a bit dramatic, but they're certainly against each other. And a gap with a little skip and a dance, showing what she's going to be doing. Stasha's looking for a big swing and a rotation, launching herself over. And the men's as well, this boulder here has a tricky toe hook, quite awkward around the corner on crimps. And then a top that, honestly, I've got no idea how the athletes are meant to do it. That hold coming into shot there, it's slopey, it's difficult to hold on to. I presume there'd be a jib on top of it. There's not. And genuinely, I have no idea how to do that. So can't wait. Well, fresh from fueling, I think, I know she's still trying to work out how to put the headphones on next to me, but my co-commentator will be joining me in a couple of seconds, and we'll be calling and taking you through all of tonight's action here today. So, Nika Potapova in the commentary box. First of all, Nika, how was the pasta?
Hello, hello. All good, and I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. Thank you, thank you.
Well, the women and men leave the stage. And Nika, there's a mantle problem in this, which you said there was a lot of big moves, but that one's kind of up your street, being slightly smaller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this mental boulder looks pretty fun for me because I love muscle ups. So, yeah, I would really enjoy it, and I would love to try it.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell us a bit about
like you, right?
I would hate to try it. I can't mantle. I'd have to put my legs above my head. I'm not very good at that. Stick with the crimpy one for me. Nika, what's happening with your comp? Are you doing lead, or did you qualify or try to compete in lead as well as boulder?
I compete in both disciplines. It didn't go well for me, but it's okay. It's good experience, so I'll try my best in the next comps.
Awesome. Well, where are you going to be next? We're going to see you in Copper and Prague?
This season I'm done. So I'll just rest a little bit and then start again training and then prepare for the next season.
Well, I've got my sulky face on now. I thought you'd be at some comps. Oh, well, fair enough. But the World Cup circuit will continue. We go to Copper next week, and then Prague, and then South Korea to finish things off. And we're looking one last time at the top 8. Gev11 qualifying in last position. He'll climb first. And I think we're almost ready to get underway. And Nika, this stage, it's a bit new, and the roof is massive on that thing.
I've never seen this roof on the comps, honestly, except Olympics. But I haven't been on the stage, so I haven't seen it in real life.
Yeah.
But it looks, wow, super massive.
Yeah, it's nice to see, isn't it?
I think it was the same in Bern. But
yeah,
I didn't
the wall itself.
Yeah,
yes.
but I didn't compete in Bern and in Boulder. I know I did, but only in qualis. So obviously I didn't try out to climb on it. So yeah, it was really fun to climb in qualis here too. But I'm not sure if it's a new style. It's something like more about old school, I would say.
Yeah, the setter said at some point it will be replaced. I think it's coming to the end of its time. But it's got some interesting angles on it.
True. Like for outdoor climbing, it's awesome.
Well, we're almost ready now. The stage has been cleared. The brushes are waiting. The judges are poised. And we're about to find out who's going to be the European champ. And just to let you know what's been happening over the last couple of days, we started off with the paraclimbing comp, which is free to watch on YouTube. We moved on to speed, which was last night. Today it's the boulder. Tomorrow it's the lead semi-finals and finals. And then Sunday, the combined competition.
Pretty exciting.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Right?
I mean, but Munich seems like a long time ago now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting older and older, and like Munich was like so many years ago.
It was indeed, wasn't it? Well, let's have a look at the semi-finals highlights from earlier on today. And there were some special moments in this. So let's check it out. We had lots of athletes going on at the same time. There is Gev11 topping out this boulder. And it's good to see him in a final. Doesn't often make them. And in this man, honestly, a bit of a mystery to me. This is Oren Prihed, who is also from Team Israel. Now, how cool was this move, Nika? A bigger launch across.
I'm really happy actually for Geva. He climbed or trained a lot for doing some, I don't know, progress. He did a lot of progress in the last few years. And yeah, really happy for him.
Yeah, agreed. And we saw Roxana there. There was Diane and then Sam Avazu topping out, and he looked in real form. Like, to me, he is the favourite here tonight. I think it was, and then the kiss at the top.
That's favourite, definitely.
Yeah, I think so. The controversial kiss. Eugenie was asking whether it's like legal. I had no idea, but I guess so.
Oops, I don't know.
Yeah, look at Sam, just absolutely dominant throughout. Looked in control and has that look in his eyes at the moment. It's kind of scary. It's very determined.
Pretty focused. I don't know. All the time.
Yeah, all the time, agreed. Ayala Karem, and then this lady, Naile. I mean, we were both talking off air before just how good she is. I mean, what a climber.
Yeah, I agree.
And Stasha Geo, well, she made it through. Looked like she was having fun, which is always the thing with Stasha. If she's enjoying it, she tends to do well. When she's frustrated and stressed, that's when she struggles. And I think today she's out for a good time.
I think it's always easier to climb in finals because you did such a big work, like passing through qualis and semis, and then you just like more enjoying it, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Well, here we go. Agathe Calais runs on for France. Gev11 on the left. They give each other a little look. Like, here we go. You don't often see this in finals.
True.
Usually it's one at a time. Well, he's got a bronze medal to his name. He'd like to get another one. Press up to start. As Nali goes feet first on these crimps, and the mantle is coming up. This is Nika Potapova's move. Oh, but she's missed the hold.
No, my move is like actually doing a muscle up.
Oh, at the top of the boulder, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see you giving marks then to how good they do it. So, Gev up into the press, and then I guess you come down to that zone hold.
Yeah, I guess you go down and then straight away jumping onto the this volcano, which we cannot see at the moment, but yeah, hopefully we'll see this movement later, doing it.
Yeah, well, Naila is up into the crimps. She missed this jib before, gets it this time. Oh, wow, she holds it. And it's kind of a jug for the left hand, but this is the move that Nika loves, this big mantle. And a mantle is she's doing a muscle up like this. And I hate them because your chin's in danger, you're going to hit your head, it's a scary move, it hurts your shoulders. Not this time. But why do you like that move? Like, why do smaller people tend to enjoy mantles?
It's not about small people, just like in general that they love power, and all these exercises on the pull-up bar. Like I did, if you know, I did in the past quite a lot of like you going on the street and hanging out with like, I don't know, different people and just like trying out different exercises. So I did it a lot in the past and I enjoyed it so much.
Okay.
So I just love everything what is like close to pull-up bar.
That's very cool. Yeah, check out Nika's Instagram if you want to see her swinging off buildings. I'm genuinely, seriously, go and have a look. Geva again onto this blue volcano thing. Right foot pressing, it's so awkward. He's going straight to the zone now. Or trying to. I'm not sure if he's been awarded that yet. By the way, you can download the IFSC app, which is free to download. I'm just going to have a look myself. We'll keep you updated with all the scores, of course, as we go along.
And I got getting the zone again. Gonna try to do this. Let's say muscle up. I would say so.
Yeah, you definitely.
Okay, that's also a nice idea, I think.
Oh, rocking on that heel, it pops though. Thing is with that though, you got to kind of go all the way around your leg, and it's so powerful. This.
I just see a face of Matt, and it looks awesome. Just wanna laugh a lot.
Yeah, I've got a grimace going on here. Agat though, this is better from her. Now, if she can just push past that point, she might be able to stand up here. All the way going through that right heel. She's pressing. Geva as well is making progress. He's got the zone now. And Agat stuck. She's sitting on the boulder.
I think here you should go either. You cannot get there again because it's so explosive.
Oh, she comes down. Look how tired she is straight away. I mean, look, she was sitting on it, but she's not actually sitting like resting, is she?
Like not the best position for standing.
No, not at all. Well, Agat is going again straight away. Oh, she only got 28 seconds. I hadn't seen that. I got so caught up in her face that I wasn't looking at the clock. Real power moves from her. Geva's got one more chance as well. 17 seconds now to go. Geva falls. I think that might be it for him. Go on, Agat. She's got to push so hard here. 9 seconds, no.
Yeah, she seemed to be exhausted after the last try, so...
Yeah, she's going to leave. I really want you to run on in your... In fact, you're wearing North Face slippers right now. I want you to run onto the mats and try this.
I would love to. Should I go?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you my pass. We can get you through. Now, this is the shots from backstage. And this isn't usual, actually, but it's kind of cool to see it. It's kind of a fixed camera.
Oh, it's funny. She has, like, a sign on her climbing shoes, Rav.
Rav, okay.
Yeah, like a lion Rav, you know? You'll see it
I'll
again.
see it. I'll have a look. I missed it.
I think maybe it's in my head, you know?
It could be.
I don't know. Like, maybe it's just like something happening in my head.
All right, well, is Nika going mad? We'll find out on the next climb. Right, Roxana runs on from Team Germany. Andrzej Prahak comes on as well. He qualified in first place for semi-final, so he's on form. And here we go for this mantle again. Getting the zone doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fine, and then the hardest part is just like the last.
Yeah, that last big powerful move. Well, she touched the ground once, so that'll be an attempt. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Maybe it is hard.
Yeah, I knew as I said that. I shouldn't have said that. I'll take it back.
We can do this, of course.
Yeah, I wish. Delete.
We do. Where's the button delete?
I wish there was. I truly do. There's lots of buttons in front of me. None of them do that. Right, that's the zone hold on men's one. Andrzej trying to get into position. That neck has been strapped up since this morning's round. Roxana really struggling in that position. I guess you've got to have a lot of core strength when you're hanging off your toes like that.
I think it's also about like finger strength to hang out on this like shitty hole.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, sorry about the swear word there, Nika. So Roxana goes again. She's having a long look at this, trying to work it out. Meanwhile, Andrzej Prahak pushing into the corner. Can't get it done though, comes down a little bit frustrated now. Meanwhile, Roxana in the background has, oh, this is better, hanging off that one right foot. And then she's going feet first onto the mantle.
Maybe it could work out, but it will be hard to turn around.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because you've really got to like spin if you're in that position. So she's got to work it out. Goes back on, giving those crimps a nice brush. Anže eyeing up this press. He's got a bit of a smile on his face. He's trying to ruthfully work this move out here. Roxana, meanwhile, turns, rotates, tries to look at... Can't quite figure this out yet.
And Anže is still also trying to figure out this movement to the zone.
Yeah, he's tried everything. He's now facing the crowd. He's done absolutely everything. And the crowd is big out there. It was quite big in semi-finals. Now it reaches almost halfway across this little stadium towards the lead wall. That lead wall will be in action tomorrow. And 1 minute 20 on the clock. Not a lot of time. Anže pulls on once more. Such an awkward position. It's right in the corner. You're being pushed away from the wall. You're trying to go up towards it. And Roxana's tried literally everything on this climb. Hasn't managed to get it yet. I don't think she's been awarded the zone.
Well, Anže is also still struggling a little bit, or not a little bit.
Yeah, quite a lot, and he hasn't got the zone either, so neither athlete any points on the board and less than a minute to do this now.
I think it's really important to get at least zone here on this boulder, or like on the beginning, but we'll see how it will go later.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's so close, you just want to just reach over and touch the thing and get those points, but it's just not that easy. So Roxana now, really straight, it's amazing. Gat made that move look like simple. I think Roxana now is going to leave us. So Anže looks up again, presses in, can't hold it, and that will be his time done. A bit of a shrug, didn't work that out. So tough times for him. He's got to go. He doesn't want to leave the mats. He wants to go back and compete again. Right, Chloe Collier is waiting next. It's the way that leg was swinging. It was so high, and it just seemed to rotate him off the move. Roxana, meanwhile, was on the nasty crimps. Popped that left foot.
I'm pretty curious what another details we'll see during the finals. Remember, I always see something.
Yes, you do.
Like earrings or, I don't know, something else.
I'm very glad when you're in the commentary box because you notice the weird things, because usually it's me, and now I can look very professional, whereas you look like the fashion spotter. So Chloe Collier, we caught her with that shot, just looking a bit nervous. She'll need to settle in here. But she did so well at the last European Champs as well. But goes again. Now he's a big man who'll have trouble fitting into this space.
Edwards Kruzitis, he's a nice climber, and I think the only one who's like super progressive at the moment in his country. And yeah, I think it's his first finals in European Champs, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I'll check that for you, but certainly he's one of those kind of knocking on the door all the time. But yeah, he had a silver medal at Neom, did really well at that comp last year in the deserts of Saudi Arabia, but yeah, less success on the IFSC circuit. Chloe will not let this move go. She's going to give it everything. Drops the feet back down. And the thing is, that hold she's holding on the left is a pretty good hold. So you can reset like she did.
Well, he said a jug, but it's not.
No, it's like the set has told me like mini jug, which means gross hold for everyone else. But whatever. The thing is, there's no point Chloe coming down because
of course,
she's in the position.
Choke
right?
up.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, she's just going to hang out like a lead climber here. In fact, looks like a lead climber in that position. Of course, every time her feet touches the mats, not only will she have to reclimb it, but it also counts as an attempt. So heel up, bumping, adjusting on that jib.
Feels like she's pretty pumped or exhausted, but still doing it.
Oh, she's using her own knee as a handhold. Yeah. Looking at it, I know you love the look of that move, but I just thought it was absolutely disgusting. I had no idea how someone was going to do that.
Because I know how hard it is.
True. You were just being evil on stage, waiting for the athlete's pain. That's what was going on there.
No.
No, never.
I'm not an evil.
Well, Edvards looked close that time. It's weird, that big blue pocket he was going for, when you look at it,
It looks
like
so good.
Yeah, it looks enormous.
Yeah. And then when jumping in, you just like cannot, I don't know, hold yourself, hold your body properly. So you should have like really good strength into fingers and wrists.
Like a sort of pinch strength.
Yeah. And like probably like upper body.
Yeah, it's a bit of a wild move. It looks, obviously, is way harder than it looks. All right, has Chloe rested enough? She's got 1:10 on the clock. But like, she tried pretty much everything. It's like, what else are you going to do? And she's going to go for the heel method.
Agathe was really close for like standing.
Yeah, you're right. She got a bit higher than Chloe did. Now that's clever from Chloe, wrapping that hand around, but it's not a lot to hold on to. Yeah, I think she's kind of showing us what I just said. It's like, what else do you do at this point?
Smiling and disappointed.
Yeah. Get Nika involved, she'll do it for you. Edvards back into the position again, kicks that left foot out. Pressing into the top hold, he rotates through. This is kind of where he got to last time. Chloe's going again. She might as well just give it one last big boost, I guess.
Little rest before, little shake.
Yeah, not a lot of time. 7 seconds. I don't think it's going to be enough here. And how much is that taken out of her for the rest of the climb as well?
Yeah. I think in this type of boulders you should do like 1 or 2 tries max because you're getting really tired fast. Yeah.
All right, so Chloe leaves the stage. We reset, and this is backstage. Now, have a look at what the athletes are doing. They're not really allowed to talk to each other. They'll sit in separate seats, stay apart. It's a fascinating look. And this was Chloe rocking up on the heel. Really gave it absolutely everything on that, rocking sideways, putting all the pressure on that heel, but couldn't move around her leg. You can see it kind of getting stuck in there. All right, Ayala Karem is on for Israel. Super, super strong. Had a good semi-final round. And there's Diane Akhtar on the left of his screen. His teammate Eugenie Lee was in the commentary box with me for the semi-finals.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. You were listening whilst watching?
A little.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, I was listening it a little bit, and then I went to the venue to cheer up for my teammate.
Yeah.
She will climb here tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah, Jen, you're up second to last here tonight. Okay, so what would you do here, Nika? So would you do it with this heel?
Yeah, I would try both ways. Because like if you do like this mental press, it will be hard to put your feet up, and she did it straight away.
Yeah, she's really close now. Just be slow through this movement.
Looks like a top, or getting closer. Oh yeah.
I think she's in. One hand, got to match it with 2. She looks good here. Yeah,
yes.
Wants the crowd. That was a good one from Ayala Karem. It's funny, the difference, you watch someone like Chloe who's massively strong, really struggle, and Ayala just turns up and makes it look easy.
I'm pretty curious, will we see another air kiss from the top? You know how Maximilian did it I think it was Brixen. He was like topping the boulder and just like turning to the crowd and like making an air kiss.
Oh, I want to see it now. No,
and
I can't remember that at all.
Ayala did it also last year on the World Cup circuit. I'm pretty curious if someone will do it today.
We'll keep our eye out for that one.
Because Maximilian is climbing here, Ayala.
Yep.
So maybe someone will do it again.
But now you've said it, we've got to see it. Diane pushing his way up that palm down low. He's looking to do this pretty dynamically, like almost like a coordination press and hold pull on that right hand.
Yeah, I think Gaba was really good at it, like getting zone, and then he was like literally standing and then ready to jump, because Edwards did it the other way around, like turning to the crowd, and he wanted to turn back to the wall really quickly. It looked like the move in Innsbruck this year in finals, if you remember. No? Okay.
Well, I mean, hang on, which move are you talking about?
So, last Boulder in Innsbruck finals, Sota did it.
Yeah.
Sota Magasa.
Oh, yes, okay.
Was turning,
Yeah.
and it looked pretty much the same for me in my head. But yeah, I think it's better way to turn to the wall all the time, like being next to the wall all the time, not turning around. But we'll see. You never know.
Yeah, we've got lots of athletes to come. I love that sign there. Diane and Max locked in. Well, he's got 53 seconds here, facing the crowd. It's kind of awkward. It's weirdly hard to see, despite how big it is. Straight back on. Yeah, I'm not sure he's quite got this yet. That's actually closer though. Look at that shoulder strength.
Wow, that's insane.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane, really.
Oh, what a fight from Diane. Diane will leave, but what a moment he just gave us there. Unbelievable twists. And now he will go back to recuperate backstage. And Manu Cornu is waiting. And yeah, he's the man who broke half the beater on the final boulder in just a classic Manu moment. Let's just watch Ayala here as she rocks up. A heel wasn't in the best position either.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah, big puff out of breath when she got up there.
I hope everyone will be good with the knees after this round, because, it looks a little bit awkward.
Yeah. I love the fact that whenever Ayala's competing, I know somewhere in the world, Alex Kazanov is going absolutely crazy. So, Alex, if you're listening, who is her coach and just retired, I think. I hope you're good, mate. Right, Stashigeo on. She looked very good in semi-finals, composed. She enjoyed the boulders, I think. Let's see what she can do here.
European champion, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was her, I think, best result, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in general, or?
Yeah, I think so.
But she was second on the World Champs 2018 also.
What's better, European or World Champs? Is a debate, isn't it?
Well, European Champs, of course.
Right, well, Stasha did a bit like Chloe's doing. Her heel in such a different place from Ayala. Now it's in a better place. I think further on the right helps.
Yeah, but for her it's also harder to fit there.
I think she knows that as well, that smile. Because this is what I was saying. When I said earlier, by the way, that Nika liked it because she was smaller, I wasn't doing Nika down. It's just sometimes those moves, you have to bring all your legs up. It does help if you're a bit smaller, and Stasha is not that.
Yeah.
So she's going to have a struggle to work it out. Manu, just being
turning
Manu.
around, okay.
Amazing. That is Stasha's coach and dad down at the front. Always engaged in everything Stasha does. Now, this is going to be an interesting mental one for her because she can occasionally let everything get a bit too much. And if she sort of lets this boulder affect her, it could be problematic for later.
But I would love to see her doing it.
Certainly got the power to do it.
Yeah.
So Manu, eyes up the top, presses, twists, that's better. It's not going to be helping that elbow though, which you can see is taped up.
Yeah, that's the way where they thought so. Being always...
So close. Went for two hands, got it pretty deep, couldn't quite hold the swing, and down he goes. So Stasha's pressing, this is different. Pure muscle up, forget the feet.
That looks, wow.
Problem is, it's the angle of the wall that's kind of stopping you from doing that.
I really would love to try this way. I'm curious if that's possible. I think so.
Without the feet, you mean?
like doing a muscle up and then putting up your feet somehow in the
Yeah, she's having to think about that. That left shoulder, I think, scratched already from that press. Yeah, the cogs ticking over in Stash's brain. You can almost just see the formulas coming together. Manu was wandering around the Olympics. I kept bumping into him, and he was just having such a good time supporting his teammates. And it's great to see him in a final now, so he can have a go at this as well.
1 minute left. He's getting the zone again and getting ready to jump on the volume. Oh, on the volcano. Doing it well.
That was good. It made the hole look even deeper than we knew it was from that angle. But he's got a move to go.
Dual text, of course, for the top.
Feet sliding off this. He matches. No.
Oh, no.
Manu with one hand away from the top.
That was a good jump.
Yeah, very good jump. Can he repeat it though? He hasn't got a lot of time. Stasher leaves, didn't get that done, but did get the zone. Manu pressing now, up towards that top hold.
Try home fast.
It's the first time we've seen Manu in a final for quite a while, and it's great to have him back. Oh, down he goes. Yeah, Neom as well was his last finals. And then before that in the World Cup circuit, it was Seoul 2023. So Manu leaves. That leg, it's so weird, the way it slowly just rotates you off the wall. There's not a lot on that final hold.
So cool to see it on a slow-mo.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you to the IFSC crew who are working behind the scenes to put on all the visuals you see. Super experienced crew, from the directors to the camera people. So thank you very much, team. Now, Katja Debovits walks onto stage.
Like, I was talking about air keys because everyone celebrates differently topping the boulder. That's why I'm like pretty curious to see everyone who's topping the boulder and then what they're doing after. Like, I don't know, screaming or just like waving or whatever.
Do you plan your celebration before, or do you just go with whatever feels right?
Just go what feels right.
Well, Max is quickly stood up and is looking in complete control here as he latches that zone.
It's actually a flash try, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy.
And super quick as well.
He looks super strong.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about Max for this comp, and that's why.
Let's go, like I said.
There you go. Nika's happy. We've had it all. We've had top of the mantle and an air kiss. That's done. We might as well stop now. Well, Katja is still hanging on, though. She's in this position Chloe was. You don't want to let go and blow an attempt, but every time you're hanging there, it is tiring and it drains you.
Crazy. That was really good flash.
Yeah, very good flash. Katja rocking up. Knee right by her face here as she tries to make space for her body. No text, no. A tweak of the hip. Now, I was saying in semi-finals, I'm glad she's back because she had this shoulder injury that just wouldn't go away. And she kind of hurt it again during the OQS, I think.
Oh, I didn't know this. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a tweak. So it's good to see her looking like she's moving well.
Yeah. It's always really hard, like, to recover after injuries, but it's so nice when you can climb again.
Yeah.
Like, you just feel strong again. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it must feel wonderful to have that flow back, feel like yourself again.
Yeah.
And she did kind of rotate that shoulder, so now I've said it, I'm concerned. Look right in there. I think it's more of the position rather than the injury. Actually, he's having a long look at how to do this as well. I'd love a sort of a ghost replay of Ayala and then everyone else, just to see what the differences are.
Yeah.
I think some of it was where she placed her heel.
I expected that there will be not many tops on this boulder. Like it's, yeah.
I think you're right. Well, we're more than halfway through this as well. Only 2 to come after catch it.
And it's only boulder 1.
Yeah, I know.
And it's getting darker and darker outside.
Yeah, night has dropped here in Villars. We're up in the mountains. It's pretty high. In fact, it's so high we often just get cloud blowing through here, but luckily that's stayed away for the last couple of days. Twist the hips in, trying to make space for it. Creeping away up.
I think it's also about like where do you place your left foot, which is like under the roof. So if you'll put it closer to the like left, maybe it will help more.
Okay.
I guess.
Would you stand on the jibs down low or just kind of flag it
If
out?
I can reach it, yeah.
Well, Katja tried to do something different, might as well with 25 seconds to go. Yeah. It's one of those boulders, you know exactly what you have to do. It's
Everyone is
blindingly
like,
obvious.
yeah, all girls are like, ew, what a boulder.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they lead the stage, not getting that one done. 2 to go then. Your teammate up next, Jenya Kazbekova will come out. We'll see Max's flash because he was so quick. Easy swing, up to the sloper, locked in the toe underneath, bobbled the right foot, but it didn't matter and made the match. Great work from Max.
Here we go.
And the air kiss to finish things off. So Katja wrestled. She tried it the other way around. You can see the difference in the holds there. The left one much better to hold on to. And there is Jenya. Now look, Nico, you've been spending quite a lot of time with her in the last couple of days. How is Jenya doing after the Olympics?
Well, of course she's tired because I think a lot of athletes are really tired after the Olympics. They were like way too focused for like the only one comp. And she had like little rests in between of Olympics and this European Champs. And right now she's like back to hard trainings and looking good.
Okay.
Looking good on the wall.
And no sign of that knee injury that she picked up?
It's actually pretty fine. Like she took care of it before the Olympics, so right now it's fine.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Oh, she did a wild move up. I think that might be the way, you know, speed.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly it's what the setters told me, is it's easier to do it quicker.
Yeah, come on, come on.
Oh, she's fighting. Every time she makes a move, the hand slides. Oh, Jenya's down, and then Oren Pried is on there. He's just 19, come from the junior circuit, where he's had some success, actually, in their medals at the Continental Youth Championships. But really, this is his biggest comp so far of his career.
Yeah, okay.
Jenya, meanwhile, has been on the biggest stages. She's more used to this. Wearing the new Ukraine uniform as well, which I quite like. The blue is gone.
It's like classy.
Yeah.
As like I said it to you today. It looks like pretty classy, and I like it, but also not like super original.
Yeah. You've got to add a little bit of a yellow and blue in there somewhere.
But this is make it original.
True.
Or flag.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love blue and yellow, so
Yeah, they're pretty
looks
good colours,
awesome.
aren't they? Well, Jenya has the blue and yellow on the back and in the hair as well. Nicely matched, and yeah. So, toes in. She looked good trying. I think she had the right idea going fast. She's just got to put it together. Locked off that left thumb.
Putting up the heel, trying to press again. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, she's going a little bit slower, but maybe it's the way. Drops down. She might have a shakeout here. Goes again into the big muscle-up press.
Go.
Meanwhile, on the left of your screen. Oh, that's a big move, sorry. Meanwhile, on the left, Oren, it's nearly into the zone. A little flick of the wrist by the athletes. That's the gesture, the brusher's note. That means come and brush my boulder quick. So Jenya, game face on now. She knows with a minute to go that this is important. Only Ayala has got this. hard set of boulders.
So it's like 2 athletes left. Well, Jenny and Nelly. And I'm pretty curious if we'll see another top.
Yeah, I think if anyone could do it, Nelly could do it. She's the one. I think Jenya might struggle here. She hasn't looked close yet. Big crowd here in the stadium. It's grown. Every time I look out my commentary box window, it gets bigger and bigger. Super cool to see. Well, Jenya waves goodbye for now. Boulder number 1 done. Just the zone for her. Meanwhile, Oren jumps into the press, snatches for the zone. He falls. No go for him either. I'm not sure who's been awarded that zone either. Well, 2 to go then, as in 1 man and 1 woman. Back to the ISO. It's so interesting, those shots. We saw it in the Olympics as well, but there's a bit more in the athletes' faces. This one is more subtle. So, but it just gives us a really cool perspective on the athletes and what they're doing. So that was a good bit of a organisation there by our camera team. Nice one, guys. So we're just watching some replays of Jenya.
And not anymore.
Nope, she's done. And the 2 French athletes run on. Nelly Mignon, someone that both of us admire here in the commentary box, is just someone really interesting to watch. Had a nasty knee injury that put her out for a while. And then, of course, Sam Avizu on the left was disappointed at the Olympics, although he did so well just to even get that far and then to compete.
Nelly is easily getting to the zone. Let's see what she can do.
Yeah, she's the last one who can do this.
Struggling. But let's see if she can figure it out.
Yeah, pressing everything into that boulder. Drops back down. I think I find most interesting about her is she's got no pretense over being a lead climber. Like, she just wants to go bouldering. And
yeah.
I think that's pretty cool, actually. Oh, that's a big fight. Pressing on that heel now. Wanting to push that right hip down and away from the wall. Sam Avizu gets a big shout out as he hits the zone.
Cannot figure out his move.
No, he was swinging a long way out there. I don't think he was going to hold that one. So he gets ready to go again. Nilios also will just shake those hands out.
Both of them are on the mats, resting, thinking about the movements.
Yeah, what does go through your head as an athlete? What are you thinking about in those moments, you personally?
Either what should I do, what am I doing wrong, or what was good. And then before the boulder, I'm trying to stop all my thoughts and just like climb, like trust my body. But before that, of course, I'm rethinking a little bit.
Yeah, I love hearing from the athletes how you do that, because I'd be so overwhelmed, I think, by everything going on.
It's hard sometimes just like to stop all your thoughts and just like being in the moment. But yeah, with practice, it's getting better and better. Or like with experience, with each comp. Of course, if you're analyzing it, if not, then it's not gonna work.
It's fascinating. So much of climbing seems to be mental, especially at the moment with everyone so strong.
Yeah.
All right, now he goes again. Oh, slipping those. Nothing to be had on that right side of the hold. Wraps away around. Big scrape on the right knee as well.
Yeah, like I think the left foot is also helping a lot. It's like depends where you're pushing from the overhang.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. It's so easy just to look at the right foot and just think that's everything, but really that left is important. Oh, she has another look. So, Sam pushing upwards now. into the zone. Rocking her way. Up she goes, right hand underneath. Great work from here, big power scream out. Pressing upwards, this could be a last minute, 8 seconds on the clock.
She should hurry up. No. But it was a really good fight.
That was a great fight from her. Big smile on her face. So she'll leave the stage. 3 boulders to go in this final. what a freeze frame there to pause on. Ali working hard, that's better. Right, rock it up, giving it everything. Grimacing, fighting, no. And this was Sam Abazu as well. Kicking that right foot in. Back to Nyla's face. Our replay, man.
Look, feels like she's swimming, probably.
Yeah, I think she was. She was looking at the clock as well, had about 8 seconds to go, and no, not that time. Okay, so boulder number 2. Agat is back on, Geva is back on.
I think it's this weird start position where you have to run. Is it number 2 boulder where you should?
Oh, the women's.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Women's is you have to climb into the climb.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It was the one where all the women were really sort of laughing at when they pulled on. So Agat pushes up now. Now she's in the starting position. Now it means she can actually begin climbing. And it's something quite unusual. We're seeing this a little bit more, but it's so weird to see an athlete that high on the wall before they start going. Looks around towards the zone hold. It's there. It's not a bad hold as well, but it is a bit blind, and she does miss it with the right hand. And then this is my favourite boulder. Nika's had her moment. I love this. Now, when I say new school, you know, there was a time when we had lots of small crimps on the wall. And it's kind of so, I said earlier, it's so new school, it's kind of old school. And we don't know how the end of this. It could be a match on the pinch. You could maybe just hold the left, bring the right hand in, or it could just be a giant bump. We'll have to wait and see. So Agat's getting stood up.
This is an interesting movement to the zone, so you just have to fall onto it. And she's trying to use this toe hook, which I was talking about, to, yeah, exactly, to fall easier.
Right, she gets set up onto the zone. One move away, but it is a big one. Adjusts the feet. Right foot, that looks good on TV. It's not in real life what she's standing on. You've got to trust it. Latches the top, but a big fall down for Agat. I think she's all right.
This is an old school bowler. Looks quite awkward for me.
What was it? This is the move we were chatting about. Like, he's going to try to bring the right hand in, I think. Oh, the finger strength. This is like a horrible little dimple.
This is insane. Yeah.
And he's then got a launch all the way up to a blocked crimp, but he was a bit high. You said you hate those holds.
Yeah.
So tell me about the holds. Why do you hate them so much?
I don't like crimps.
Really?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, you're wrong, but it's okay. Well, I would have thought you would like crimps as well.
Everyone thinks like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love pressing or something like power. But crimps, no.
And they're not really crimps. They're kind of like little shallow dishes as well. I mean, you do crimp them, of course. But
Yeah.
no, not for
I
you.
like climbing outdoors, so I like crimps into outdoor, but not on the wall, like not indoor.
Yeah, that's fair enough, I think. So Agat got this far before, looking so good on that pinch.
I said before that you should like stand out quickly, but probably you should be like more slower or like smoother on this move. Yeah, okay, maybe just jumping. That's fair enough.
Yeah, she took a big fall the first time. Second time, gets it done. Good work from her. She's another one of those athletes who are really expressive on the mats that I like. Oh, has he got any fingers left at this stage?
I think it's his last try, but yeah, he's gonna put everything. No.
Slight wrong body position. You can't save it on a crimp that small.
But he was really close.
Yeah, close for him. His brother is here, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was Agat's first big fall down. Really quite nasty. She's all right.
I hope she'll get a nice picture.
Someone will have taken that.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. And then the second go, I mean, it's gutsy to go for that big jump again. Not sure I'd be launching up there having fallen that far. Okay. Roxana is on, as is Anjay Prahak as well, as he runs down towards the end. No medals to her name yet. Good to make her finals here. Foot popping. Now those beginning holds, Geva made it look easy, but they're not. Teeny tiny.
I touched the start position and it wasn't that easy actually.
No.
You just need to be really focused.
It's just not a lot of friction in those little dishes.
No.
Roxana going feet first, changes her mind. I think she's going to try to put her arm in, but she's in the wrong place to do that. Big lock off of that right hand crimp. Makes space for the match.
Good match. Looking good. Oh, it looks so close.
I like the fact that the men are finding this hard.
Yeah,
because that means they might do it more often.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
Yeah.
How many times can I say like in a sentence? But you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, it's very interesting, that kind of setting. So Roxana up again. Now there is a toe catch or something underneath where her right foot is now.
Yeah, Agat was using it, and that's what I said. It's like to make yourself more focused, like falling under the zone.
Yeah.
I guess it will help a lot.
She's not seeing
She's
it
not
or not using
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you're stood up there, it looks like you can just drop down onto that yellow jib, but not that easy.
I think it will help, like, to make the move smoother.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so 2 minutes 15 on the clock on boulder number 2. Things building here. Yeah, the audience a little bit quiet now, really focused on what the athletes are doing.
So interesting that you should climb up to the start position.
You're basically at the top of the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have to climb to the top of the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not getting this move. Oh, brutal crimps. Just gets those fingers buried. Brings the left foot up. That left foot he's standing on is horrible as well. There's the chalk bag. We saw it in the semi-finals. It's a big thing to carry around with you, that. Well, time is ticking away here. And the score is on the bottom left of your screen. So for the men on the left at the moment, Max leading the way after that amazing flash. Kev 11 with 2 zones, but remember the rest haven't climbed yet. Roxana drops down. That's much better. So she's in a good position here. Has a look at the second half of this boulder now.
Yeah, I think she didn't feel good in this position. And she probably should, like, more finding a better one and then just, like, go for it.
Yeah, she was a bit low, not quite far enough around the corner either. She's got probably one more chance on this, and she's moving very quickly.
Oh, that was really quick. Nice.
Yeah, she's back to that position once again. 23-second. Anjay's going to have one last chance. He locks off that crib beautifully, kicks into the corner. And look, 2.
Yeah, and it's a double top.
Double top, 15 seconds to go.
Both are okay. She's smiling, he's more focused, but it's a good result.
Yeah, job done. Right, those two lead the stage. You can see blackness everywhere now. The audience just silhouetted at the front of the stage. It's so weird to have a boulder wall here. You know, usually it's just lead and speed.
Exactly.
Well, this is the isolation area once again. It's getting a little bit chilly here. You can see some tracksuits on. Manu listening to some music, I think. That was Angélique's first couple of goes. And Roxana, meanwhile, missed it the first time, got it this go. And a big celebration from her. And in this, look at the power in that right arm, just cranking on it. Brings it up, makes the match, and that's points on the board for here as Chloe Collier runs onto the mats. So, she's down there. Edvard's on the far right. Chloe has another look at this boulder. If you missed it at the beginning, the athletes did get a chance to read the boulders before.
Oh. I'm pretty sure boys didn't expect this type of boulder. I'm pretty sure.
I would agree with you, yeah. I would imagine they went back and did some more finger warming up before this one. Yeah, the reason this boulder is so interesting in the men's is that, you know, athletes got to a point where just making the hold smaller, it didn't really work because they're too good at it. Yeah. So to bring back a move like that, where it is all really about finger strength, it's just, yeah, it's very refreshing.
Refreshing old school?
Refreshing old school, exactly. It's my generation. Coming back, you see. Forget
You're not that old.
I'm not that old, no. Just weary, Nika. Weary of life. Edvard. That's the most depressing thing I've ever said. Right, into the Finch now. Needs to bring that right hand in. Oh, he tapped it for a sec. I think he's going to go for a big launch here. No, more traditional. Rotates through. Right foot up. Oh, it's close.
Chloe was really close to the top. Oh, to the zone, sorry.
Yeah, both of them doing well here. Edvard's got a little less to lock off because he's a bit taller, he can reach that hold. Right, Chloe gives a nod, looks at the clock, 2 minutes, time to go again here. I think that first time she fell was just a bit of a mistake, and she's really reset herself now.
She's also using this toe hook, and I feel that it helps a lot. Like, to focus more on the next movement. So you're kind of putting your body closer to the next hold.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's that right toe that's doing that toe hook.
I think here she was too fast. You need to do it like more slower.
Edvards goes again. So the hold he's holding on the right is what you find later on in this climb. It's just the angle's changed. That's it. That's how gross it is. He's not even in it, the thing.
Yeah.
His fingers are too big to fit in the dish. Up into the thumbs underneath. Chloe makes her way across. That's the toe hook Nika was talking about. Pounces out right, holds it this time. This is better from Chloe. 42 seconds though, and we've seen most drop this. This is different.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's certainly got her closer, hasn't it?
Okay, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, fair play, Chloe Collier. And that is a determined look at the top of that boulder.
Yeah, that was insane.
There's no air kisses going on there.
I would be scared.
Yeah, that's like a challenge to the crowd and her competitors. Yeah. Wow, that was a really cool moment to witness there. Well, Chloe leaves. Boulder number 2, more climbable than boulder number 1, it seems.
It's pretty interesting that with the new rules we have 8 competitors in both disciplines. I don't know. something refreshing.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's good or not, but yeah.
I got it wrong earlier on. I think I said 6 went through to the final, so I definitely made the mistake.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yes. You should have come up and prodded me. So Ayala gets counted down. She did so well on boulder number 1. She's barely climbed it, and Diane runs on all the way down to the end. Now, pressure could start to play a part here, because Ayala will know she's ahead at this stage. So she's just got to keep it together, keep those nerves at bay. Diane, meanwhile, let's see what his finger strength is like.
Ayala doing her first try. We cannot see it anymore at the moment. Here we go.
Yeah, she's on, pressing
Still
with that
climbing
left
to
bar.
the start position.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? There's like 20 seconds gone and she's now into the climb. Right, left thumb will start to press. Diane, meanwhile, starts to, well, just pull on, attempt to pull on. Super awkward, that. It's when you really need good skin on that boulder.
It feels like you really need to use this toe. Or like, I don't know, it probably feels better, the movement with the toe.
Everyone who's used it has done better.
Yeah.
But it's a weird one. I mean, when I looked at it, I thought maybe it's a palm, but there was no chalk on it. Like, I couldn't figure it out. And you told me immediately, because you're a pro climber. Diane crosses through into the zone. That's better from him. Struggled to get off the ground and now is underway.
He's looking super good. Whoa.
That was dynamic.
Yeah.
As well. Oh, he crosses in, gets a thumb in.
Looks so
play.
strong on this. Easy.
Whoa. Well, he struggled at first. He didn't struggle in the second half of that boulder. That is big for him, and that would jump him way up the leaderboard into provisional first. It's a weird step. It's hard to get the perspective. It looks like it's just a very simple, just drop down onto that yellow.
It's not that easy to feel your body, like falling into this.
Yeah. How do you train stuff like that?
Million attempts and then finally finding the way where what works better. Like, how do I feel better in these movements?
So just repetition in the gym, just keep trying.
Like, for me, yes. I don't have like many options to do like comp simulations, but I try to do it on my own somehow or with some teammates, and yeah, and just like many reps, and then you just feel really good on those movements.
And then you know it's in your body, so when it comes to comps, it's just
it's just like your body remembers it.
super interesting. Hearing training is just fascinating. Ayala doing this a bit, or trying to do it like Chloe did, maybe.
I think they were talking about this boulder together. Maybe I'm wrong, but looks like it.
Yeah, very similar style. It just takes away the huge jump to the top, which is, but your foot bobbles.
Oh.
Oh, that was close. Minute buzzer goes then. Yeah, it means you just got to launch less far, and I think it's, more probable that you'll make it.
Yeah. I would love to see her on the podium.
Yeah, I think she certainly deserves it. She's worked hard all year, come close, but not quite got there.
She's like always close, really, really close.
Oh, more accurate.
That's good.
She can follow her own scrape mark down the boulder.
Yeah.
So,
I'm getting nervous.
yeah, I think everyone is here watching. She was so close to getting it. 18 seconds to go. Stands up slowly. She'll be wary of those feet now.
10 seconds left.
One last chance to catch this. 5, she's got to jump. She would have heard the buzzers going.
Whoa.
Just.
So cool.
No, hang on a sec. Yeah, no, it is awarded, I think. No, hang on, no. So, confusion here. I'm confused. The judges, she certainly looked down at the judges who didn't award the score. Or maybe they did.
I don't know. Because we still saw some time on the clock, and I'm not sure.
I'm trying to watch her in ISO here, but she's out of our shot. Well, let's see again. I'm just going to check my scores from this end. We will get told, by the way, if there is an appeal. Well, look, according to my score, yes, she's got 2 out of 2. So I think it's been awarded. I think the confusion was she didn't spot the judge holding up the sign, maybe. Because it went from this to that. I think she was asking if she had time, and she did have time. So I think she's all good. So Stasha and Manu up next. So here they come, running onto the mats. Manu Cordu with that slight elbow tweak, but I think it's better now. And Stasha will have to put Boulder 1 behind her.
Doing her first attempt, climbing up. No.
Nope, falling down now. So, yeah, Stasha will have to put that mantle, which she didn't like, behind her. Manu, meanwhile, let's see how crimpy he's feeling. Not on that first go, as those feet pop off. Wrapping the hands underneath. Super awkward just to get into this boulder position. Better now, she stretches out. She's using the toe underneath.
Oh, okay, she's using. Okay, she can reach it. Why not? Of course.
Not that time though for Stasha. Manu, meanwhile, is on his final move. Eyes it up. He's got 2 hands in. Brings the left foot up. Not quite in the right position though, I don't think, no. Just the legs were sort of pushing him away from the wall when he was trying to go up.
I think it was not the best position for the last move.
Well, Manu will have a rethink here. 2 minutes 35 on the clock. Diana leading the way. And this has been a fairly long round so far. Like, no one getting these boulders done quickly.
The round looks really hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard in semis, and they've carried that theme on into this.
Some athletes should also climb tomorrow in semis
and
pro finals.
Yeah. Yeah, the athletes had 2 days of rest, but now it's just full on until Sunday if you make it through.
Yeah. If.
Yeah, and it's not a lot who will make it through to Sunday. I think it's just, well, just 8 will move forward. Stasha swaps the feet, puts a heel in, reaches underneath, trying to wrap that right hand.
But it's like a crazy marathon for those who's like doing bouldering and lead and passing to another round.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they keep a skin for
She
it.
looks good, really close, and no, dropping up.
I think sticking in that toe was a mistake. She tried to get a toe hook.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just to stop her falling. I think if she just launches and just goes for it, she'll get it. So Manu blowing on his fingers, making sure the last little residue of chalk is gone.
Breathing out and climbing.
Yeah, he's on.
No.
See, I wonder if you're new to climbing, I wonder if this style of boulder you understand more than sort of run jumps, or which one you think is harder, you know.
For me?
No, just for someone watching for the first time. You know, one is tiny little holds and the other is real balance coordination. Yeah, they're both tricky in their own rights, but...
For me, I think crimpy boulders are easier to understand because you just like do basic moves or kind of basic moves, and when you're doing like a dynamic, you're just like running and your feet are, I don't know, crossing.
A lot going on.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
Stasha goes for the toe again, doesn't work again. And now the frustration seems to come in for Stasha. She will run and jump again, but I don't think she's got enough time for this. Slaps on, power screaming away up. 7 seconds, can she hold this? She's gonna have one last chance. 4, it's not gonna be enough time for Stasha. No, it's not, and the buzzer goes. Ah, so close. And I don't know enough Serbian to know what she's saying, but it's not going to be nice. frustration from her. And Manu as well, not getting that crimpy boulder done. So, 3 to go on boulder 2. An hour gone of this comp, so about halfway through, and that's... we completely understand what emotion Stash is going through there. She was so close.
I just feel it like literally inside of my heart. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
I just feel it so much.
It's like a raw pain, isn't it? Okay. Right, well, they're taking us on a right little emotional roller coaster here this evening. Hope you're enjoying this back at home. I'm here with Nika Potapova in the commentary box and watching the men and women's boulder final as part of the European Champs. And this is Max Milne, who flashed boulder 1. Straight onto the boulder and into the zone hold.
Probably a flash. Probably.
That's a big call, Nika. All
I
right.
don't know. I don't know.
You can't say you don't know now. I mean, I think you should go for the flash.
Okay, I said it. I said it.
She said it.
Yeah, let's see.
Can Max do what Nika wants here? He adjusts that left hand. Brings the right in.
Looks pretty good.
I think he does too. Eyes up the final hold. Goes. It is going to be a flash. Nika called it.
I had to bet.
Yeah. 2 out of 2.
No.
Max enjoying his time out there. He's just on a different level right now.
Yeah. He's in really good shape. That's cool.
Well, he'll celebrate, and we'll turn our attention to Katja, who is still climbing now. A bit of a strut to his walk there. I think that's a deserved strut. You're allowed to walk off like that when you flash 2 out of 2. So, Katja up again. Fingers just coming off, pinching, delicately pinching that hold. And she's got the toe as well.
I kind of like this boulder. It's like not typical.
Yeah, it's a really thinky boulder, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you just like go up to start, kind of go down a little bit, and then go up again.
Yeah. Yeah, a little journey on the wall. No, Katja will chalk up. She's got 2 minutes to work out this top. Eyes up the range. I think she might go for the big jump here. Gets the foot match done. Yeah, and there it makes sense to drop low. Palm down. Okay, she's close now. Now, I wonder if she's going to do what Stash did and try to put that toe in.
I think it's not the best idea, but if you can catch it, maybe. But I think it's much harder to do it than just like jumping onto 2 hands.
I agree. I mean, there's not much to toe catch. But Katja not comfortable yet. Much better. Wow.
Oh, I see some teammates in the crowd. Well, so.
Really cool from Katja. That's jumped her up the podium as well. Super, super interesting here. We're somewhere up a Swiss mountain enjoying this.
I was just doing pull-ups. Why not?
Just a bit of extra training between.
Yeah. Not tired enough.
Yeah, and this is Max just bossing his way through this boulder. Flick the feet out, easy stuff, nice and composed for him. That is, you'd start thinking about him for the win here with 2 out of 2. Katja launched up, quick one for her, mental lob, that's helped her score no end as well. Okay, so just a few to go now on boulder 2.
And here we go. Zhenya Kazbekova on the wall.
Can I ask you about pronunciation thing, actually? Because I always say Zhenya Kazbekova, but is it Kazbekova?
Kazbekova.
Kazbekova, okay.
I would say, yeah.
See, I've learned this recently. I'm so annoyed I've been saying it wrong for quite a long time. But she never told me it was different.
Yeah, and also, like, everyone calls her Genia, but it's like first letter is Je, so it's like Genia.
Genia, okay. Genia
But
Kazbekova.
it's also fine to call her like Genia.
I know, but I want to get it right.
Well, you were wrong with me too. Many times.
I was thinking.
Oh.
Well, yes, embarrassingly, I did.
So many times.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec. Right now, Oren is onto the final hold. Yes, I used to call Nika Nikita. Not sure why, it was in my head. Genia, meanwhile, is into the zone really quickly as well.
It's a first try, right?
Yeah, I think so. Score on the left, Ayala leading the way.
Looking pretty good and pretty confident, I would say.
Yeah, she's got such good footwork. It's super solid. Rotates through, right hand up, right foot up.
Looks pretty good. With this turning in the hip, okay.
A bit like Katja did, just waiting to get settled here.
Oh, that was really good.
The
Nice.
strength with that pinch is unreal. Because she didn't have that, like she was way too low on it.
Yeah. She got some muscles.
Yeah, she did indeed. She's been training that grip strength. Well, good work from Genia.
Good job.
Just gave Nika a little look just to make sure, got it right. And this is Oren now, still with 2 minutes to go, battling these crimps. Missing the catch with the right. See, it's kind of coordination style in the middle as well. You know, you're going left, you've got to catch with the right. A little bit of a new school in the old school.
A little.
A little.
Love it.
Well, he looks at the clock now, a little nervous for the first time.
I'm also excited about Boulder number 4, women's. This like dyno to the right, or not dyno, like running. Yeah.
On the right of your screen now, that one. Yeah. It's so big that the top volume's gone over the top of the wall. There's a black line there as well. Well, back to this one. You go from such huge boulders, big volumes, to this thing where it's just tiny little holds. Big contrast. So he looks up. Couple of goes left. Body battered and bruised from all this climbing.
It's also nice to see new faces in finals.
I think that's what I like most about the European Champs, is that's what happens, and especially coming off the back of the Olympics where we're seeing a lot of people missing. It's really cool.
Also on the World Cups, all the time, new Japanese people. Or most of the time. You just like never know who's this, and just winning World Cup, why not, of course.
Yeah, the Japanese team, super strong. They're not here because not Europeans, if anyone's wondering. Oh, lost that right foot, had to re-find it. Not quite. 24 seconds. He will have one last go on this, but I'm not sure it's enough time. Problem is, when you try to rush a crimp like this, you can often just get it wrong. Hits the left foot, matches. That is an indication he's running out of a bit of power. So, last climbs on the second boulder, and then we're about halfway through this comp. That was Genia's launch, and I think she would have wanted to bring the hand through straight away, but she had to really pinch hard, reach up above her head, awkwardly twist in.
That's her style of celebrating, waving to the crowd. I know it's.
I think you guys need to work on the celebrations. It needs to be like more like soccer style. You know, you need to have something planned beforehand.
Like Ronaldo?
Yeah, exactly. Drop him a DM on Instagram, find out what he'd do. Okay, so Naila Mion is here. Let's see what she can do on this boulder. She's one of the favourites to win this thing. Starts pushing up into these thumbs now. Wraps those fingers around. Finds the toe hook straight away, but has a very awkward crossed arm position. Now changes. Sam Abazu, meanwhile, on the crimps.
Using the toe.
Yeah, true. She did have it pressed, and this time she changes it. Sam. on the match now. He gets it. Is he going to flash it as well? Max just did it. Can Sam do it? Yes, it looks like he can. Well, a quick end to the men's M2. Women taking a little longer to figure out. Sam leaves the stage now.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, very quick. Okay, so now they're pushing above her head with the palms and the thumb in action. This is what she did before. I think she kind of maybe overcomplicated this move, and we'll just refine it now. Trying to find the foot press isn't that comfortable. Works her feet into a better position. Now gets the toe hook in. Oh, wow. She wasn't perfect with that, but made it work. Edging with her shoe onto that small jib.
She doesn't feel like confident this boulder. Maybe she's a little bit nervous or so.
But what makes her so good is, you're right, she doesn't look comfortable, and yet she's found a way through it.
Yeah.
That's super impressive. But this move, we've seen a few drop it. Genya just make it. No mistakes from her.
Nice.
And she's going to join Ayala near the top now. Oh, no, she only got the zone on the first one, didn't she?
On the first one?
Yeah, I thought I was forgetting she didn't. So only Ayala. Well, this crowd, which seems to be getting bigger every single time on cameras turn on it. Well, they're enjoying it. We'll have a brief pause in proceedings in a minute, just to allow you to catch your breath back at home. We'll watch some replays of this, and then we'll move on to the second half. 2 boulders to go, and really all to play for. Although Max out in ahead for the men, and Ayala for the women is leading the way at the moment. This was the top finale. Got it done. Big smile. Let's check the results then. So, Ayala Karen with 2 tops out of the 2 in just 5 attempts. Quick work from her. She leads the way. Genia Kazbekova, closer, in second. Nali Migan in third. And then Katya, Agatz, Chloe, Roxana, and Stasha. Stasha with some work to do with no tops to her name so far. So, need a big second half to this comp. And for the men, well, Max way out in front at the moment. 2 in just 2 attempts for him. Sam Avazu with a top as well, but only a zone, leaves him in second. Diane in third. Anjay Edvards, Manu, Geva, and Oren lead the way down at the bottom. That's 8th place. Okay, we'll have a brief break. Stick with us, though, and we'll see you for the second half in a second. All right, Nika, so tell me a little bit. Well, actually, hang on, let's watch this, then I'm going to ask you about you, because this was the action from earlier on. First boulder, awkward moves around the side and a big launch into what looked like a good hold, but proved otherwise. This thing was vicious, let's be honest. A horrible mantle rock over thing that Nika loves that I thought was terrible. Few managed it, but this lady did. Ayala rocking up on that hill, wrapping the hand around.
Look at these faces. You can just like enjoying it, watching them, because it's so hard.
I think we have a different definition of enjoy.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough, fair enough. Diane wrapping around to the zone. He couldn't do it. Manu, always dramatic, spinning his way down. But he did eventually manage to launch in, but couldn't get the top hold. Catch it. She battled hard through here. Let's watch another, what apparently is a fun face. Max, meanwhile, ignored everyone and launched upwards. Got the toe hook in. Quick work from him. Made it look like child's play. This is another one of those enjoyable moments here as Genia rocks up.
But I mean, it's nice to watch people trying really hard. This is what I mean.
That I would agree with you, yeah. It's good to see athletes fighting, isn't it?
This is what I mean. Yeah. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, when you train as hard as these athletes do, you know, they want to lay it all on the line out there. So, no go for Genia. Oh, look at that try-hard face as she rocks her way up. Couldn't get it done on that one, and that's left her just slightly behind the leader. Sam Avazu, meanwhile, kicked into the wall, couldn't make that rotation. He was still going, still screaming. Literal power screams out there on the mats. She nearly got stood up. Fighting.
I can literally see your face how you're worried. So that's an awesome feeling, you know? Like, you're just like, whoa, come on, you can do it.
I am certainly involved in it, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Agathe is underway now. If you are just joining us, we're in the second half of the competition and Agathe is underway, swinging those legs out towards the purple holds. And Nika, tell me about these next couple of holds, because they've become rather infamous, haven't they?
That looks terrible, honestly.
And there's
I
no
don't know.
friction, right?
Yeah, not at all. I don't know how to climb on them, so let's see. Yeah, people gonna slip a lot on these movements, I guess, but it's pretty, like, it's for sure doable.
Yeah, we saw them in the World Champs first of all. They've really become part of the route setter's toolbox. They tend to weirdly work when you've got slightly damp fingers, so I guess coming at the end of the boulder is actually no bad thing, because by then the chalk will worn off a bit anyway.
Yeah.
And
Less chalk, you can climb better on these holds.
so weird, isn't it, to say that?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Geva has the slab down on the left, or slab-like climb. And we think stand up onto the zone, step right, then go for the top.
I think so.
Yeah, I know if Shauna Coxey was with me, she'd be looking for some kind of beta break, some kind of sneaky low method of doing it. So I'll have to see if anyone manages that. Agathe launches over with the left hand.
I kind of like these campus movements.
Yeah, I agree with you. It makes the sport look really cool when that happens.
Fancy.
Yes, fancy, exactly. Oh, she's on the no text. This is so good.
That was so close.
Wow. Close stuff, fighting her way through the no text. Geva gets stood up now. Not funny, he's standing in a very small little nubbin of a hold there. You can see the edge of the volume's been really chalked up by the setters just to show them kind of what to do, or give a hint anyway. I like how the setters do that, like chalk clues on the wall.
Yeah.
That's all he's standing on. We get a quick shot of it as he latches that volume, that's the one which has been chalked up. I just wonder how you can stand up. It's kind of similar, yeah, well, not similar, but you know, the women's have had lots of balancy boulders, and it's kind of one of them for the men.
I think they mixed it up a little bit. That had to be like a women's boulder.
Yeah, which is like the men have gone from, you know, savage crimps into this thing where it's all about the feet, really. Agathe, she got one hand on the final hole. Can she do it this time? No text, remember, for that right hand. Hits the left hand, got to be quick.
Whoa, really good.
Awesome work from her.
And we didn't pay attention to her climbing shoes again.
True. Right, Geva gets stood up now, really fighting. He's almost at the point of being able to stand up. No, not that time. Comes down again, immediately asks us for a brush. That's the top hole. There's no edge on that either.
Geva goes again, 10 seconds left. He should be really quick, but let's see.
Yeah, he hasn't got close to it so far, only halfway through. So Geva leaves the stage. No go for him, but what a top by Agathe. This is her here flying through the bottom section. Didn't get it the first time, got it the second time. This was the hold. Awesome work.
The French team is really good in these movements, or coordinations and slabs.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yes, it is indeed, and they've got a big squad showing off here tonight. Right, Roxana runs on down to the end. She was ecstatic to get boulder number 2 and is in the running for a podium here. And we know it's doable. She would have heard the crowd screaming, so she knows it can be climbed.
Doing jump easily.
And I did wonder, yeah, everyone's going with the left.
Yeah.
That was such a casual little move, that, from her. And Ange as well, looking much better. Oh no, she's getting caught. That was what that glance was. I just feel like some of these judging decisions today need to be a bit snappier.
Here we go. This moment what I was talking about with you. That looks so cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's great using the corner of the arete of the wall. And it's really over, I think, once you get that arete.
That was a good try.
There was a good one. Up into third now for him. I think if you trust your feet on that move over, it shouldn't be too bad.
So easy. Just trust your feet.
Exactly.
That's what you should do.
I'm an armchair commentator, okay? This is my job. Right, Roxana falls this time, though. See, I say something silly, and you can point out how hard it really is. She's taking a deep breath there down on the mats. Resets to go again. A lot of attention on this after the World Cup. It's quite nice to see sort of things refocus on the European circuit after the carnage of Paris. But what an event that was, eh?
I guess you're pretty exhausted. Every day.
I've had a holiday. I'm fine now.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I get to watch the best climbers in the world crushing on the Olympic stage. I mean, it was a pretty good job to have. You should be jealous.
I'm jealous you had a good, or like, I hope you had a good vacation.
The vacation, yeah, that was fun too. All right, Roxana. Much better from her here, right? This is where it went wrong before, minute 48. Oh, how did she
She's doing it pretty slow. Interesting.
Oh. I don't know how she made the second move to the no text. Absolutely stuck to it. So, Roxanne has a look. That is the hole we keep talking about. Now, there's a ripple, okay, so fair enough. It looks like there's some texture, but there's really not on that thing. It's all the same material. And yes, it might just allow it to feel better, but really it's not holding on to a lot up there. It's a little tiny bit of texture, but not friction. Has a look at the clock, 48 seconds, less than a minute now for her. She launches up, hits the first jug, crosses through easily into the pocket. Loses the foot, which is going to make this move a little harder to do. Brings the left into match. Hits the no text. No text to go.
She's really close, not slipping off. Going again, okay. Not doing the first movement. She's pretty tired. Going to rest.
Yeah, she's done. 10 seconds to go. Well, she will leave the stage with that one. No go.
But there's one more to go.
There is one more to go. And then we just have one boulder to go. That was the big step over. Hit the edge of the wall. And from there, it was easy to make his way up towards the top. Thumb in, that counts as a match. And this is Roxana's closest she came, spinning down, not quite making that move over. So Chloe Collier up next, and Edvards enters the stage. So Chloe needs a big one here. I think she'll easily do the first section of this. It's the second part, and that's what she immediately goes and has a look at. Yeah, she's not too bothered about down low. How slabby is Edvards feeling here? Gets stood up on that right a little quick, and not this time. Ange was just masterful on his feet earlier on. Oh, a fig four. Ice climbers, if you're watching at home, enjoy this one. Wraps that foot all the way over. That is brilliant from Chloe. Has the toe left in and unwinds the fig four. And a figure four is, well, exactly what she did when you cross your leg over your elbow and arm in order to get a little bit more distance and reach, mainly used in the ice climbing world, but now a stable part of the rock climbing world, and it actually started in rock climbing first before it transitioned. Wiggles her left fingers out from the heel.
Getting zone, finally. Let's see what she can do here. I guess it's not the best position with the heel because, it's a huge swing. You should be like vertical.
Yeah, I think just releasing a little bit earlier would have... Oh, that's a surprise. And there we go. As we zoom in on the back of his jersey, the photographer's taking pictures. You can go, I'm not entirely sure where the shots are going for this actually, but at some point it will be in the IFSC's Instagram page.
Recently, I started enjoying slab climbing. In the past, I was hating it a lot, and when I felt finally some progress, I was like, oh yeah, okay, that can be fun. Okay.
So you get the dark art now, do you?
Yeah. Getting into this game.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I want to see this next World Cup, please.
Let's go.
So, Edvards not quite getting the slab going, though. Chloe with that fig four once again. Unwraps it, looking confident as she hangs, tries to generate a little bit of swing as she comes towards the purple. Gets it now. So,
oh, that's an interesting way. Okay.
Yeah, she's really using her feet. It's a crazy way out there.
Probably she just don't feel confident in this hold. I think no one feels, but yeah. And she just tried out something new.
Yes, she did. Well, the figure four worked out. I'm not sure that one's going to work out. Edvards gets stood up once again, brings that left foot through. Needs to nail this drop down, getting the foot is the sole of his foot in, but didn't hold it. 42 seconds, not a lot of time either. Chloe launches. Same method every time.
Just putting out the heel again.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it doesn't feel good.
No, I think she needs to release it before she goes onto the no-tags. Unless she can find a way of really pushing through the move. She's only got 7 seconds. Tries to bring that right foot under. 1 second. She's going to get timed out. Well, there we go. I don't think she was happy with that. Yeah, it was interesting. I think she'll watch that back and just kind of obviously wish she'd popped that heel earlier, but I just think one move different and that would have unlocked that boulder. So Ayala will be up next on women's 3. And this was the figure 4 move at the beginning to get into the pocket. Back to Edvards. Left heel in, went out right. Okay, so Ayala Karem looking really focused. It's a very intimate moment to catch on camera. This didn't know it was her turn there. But it's just great to see that shot, actually. It's a lovely one to pick out. Right, she runs down towards the end of the mats on women's 3. And Diane Akhtar will be in action on men's 3. There is Diane as he prepares to pull on for the first time on this slab. Ayala, meanwhile, swinging through.
Campusing?
Oh, he's
like
getting pulled down as well.
Oh, no.
I mean, look, it's totally the right call by the judge. I'm not saying that. And yeah, and I've got to make sure of it. And yeah, not a criticism from me. I just wish it would happen straight away. We need like a sort of speed-style red buzzer that goes.
Coming in.
Now she's underway now.
Feeling pretty confident on this movement. Getting to the zone.
Yeah, zone hold locked in. Now she's got to...
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, the setters would have thought pretty hard about that one, try to prevent it, and she was sliding down there.
I'm still pretty impressed how Agathe did this, these paddles.
I think it's been a good boulder round to show off the athletes' different strengths. Like everyone seems to be excelling in different areas, which is cool.
And that's why I love climbing, because you just like, you have different strength and you can show it up everywhere.
Slab climbing is one of yours now, apparently.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna be a slab queen. I didn't say it. Nope.
No, it's on air forever now.
Nope.
We'll watch. You wait.
Nope.
Next slab, I'm going to be there. So Ayala swings to the right. In she goes again. She looked a bit confused on this move before. Hopefully she's just figured it out between the attempts. Much.
Oh, that was really close. Yeah. Like much closer than the other girls.
Oh, Diane.
Struggling in this move.
Yeah, it must be really off balance.
It's also about the hip movement, I think. How stretchable it is or not.
So where do you think the hips should be going on that move?
Just next to the wall. So both. Yeah, it's just like you have to be really close.
So Ayala takes a deep breath, looks up. Let's watch Diane's hips, shall we? So close as possible, you think, and that's better from him, pressing them in. Yeah, good spot. Now, he needs to find this balancing point. There's nothing really to hold on to.
But he is doing it.
Pistol squatted his way up. Don't skip leg day. Ayala stops.
That's really good. Nice.
A little kick celebration. Diane falls on the left.
I guess it's podium 100%, no? Or, okay, wait. Yeah, there's still...
Yeah, 3 out of 3. I mean, she certainly left herself in the best position.
Yeah.
Yeah, theoretically not, but it's very close. Yeah. Diane's got the pistol squat again. He does, looking much smoother this time as he stands up. But not on that move, falling in slow motion. Stasha's looking at wondering what on earth's going on the bottom left. Diane goes again, 18 seconds. The crowd screaming him up this wall. Oh no. I love that arm rotation. It was like a comedy sketch as he fell back. Good fight from Diane. So Stasha will be up next.
Something happened?
So this intimate view, there is Ange having a chat about skin, I think.
Of course, skin. Movements or skin.
It's just one of the two, isn't it? It's all climbers talking about. That was Ayala's missing it. Wow, she came close. She managed to reset. Diane, meanwhile, did this, that rotation. He was always falling backwards, tried desperately to fight it, but couldn't. Ayala battled through, kicking those legs.
Happy face.
Pumping the fist, good work.
I love seeing people smiling.
Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it, when it lights up their faces when they come onto the stage. So, Manu begins again.
French team is strong in slab, so let's see.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? And I keep trying to find out why, and no one's given me a decent answer.
They have a lot of slabs in the gym, so...
Must be that.
I went to Paris recently to climb or train on the slabs. So, yeah.
That's where your love for slabs came during that trip, you see. This is it. That was the beginning of it. Stasha just a few moves away. Drops the top, though. She's come so close throughout this comp, but it hasn't quite come together. Oh, look at this from Manu. His fingernails are in action there. That's all he's standing on, though, and he's got to be so careful with this move.
It's pretty interesting. He can figure out this movement. Okay, getting that.
Yeah, I think once he switched his brain off and just tried it, it actually worked out for him. Careful with his left foot, though, and then you've got to really flick that right foot under.
So smooth. Whoa.
Yeah, Manu's on form right now. Reaching out towards the corner. There's the top in sight. Careful, careful. Wraps a finger, gets the thumb in. That's the match. Good work from Manu. Stasha, meanwhile, in the background, her battle isn't done. She's still swinging. She does what Chloe didn't get, the heel. Ah, but different from
good.
Chloe. Yeah, she changes it.
Just holding it. Whoa.
Just needs to click soon for Stasha here. 1 minute 50 on the clock. Yeah, that hold she's brushing there has been deliberately blocked. And I don't think any of the setters would have expected the athletes to stop on that final hold. Penultimate hold, I mean.
Father of Stasha is turning up.
Absolute legend, by the way, if you don't know him. He's got a perfume named after him in Serbia. He's a hardcore mountaineer. He's just an amazing human being. Just a shout out, Stasha's dad. Perfume, fragrance, perhaps that's the way. I think it's for men, so I don't think it's perfume. He hasn't given me a bottle yet.
Okay, that's not good.
I know, I deserve a bottle, right?
I agree.
But yeah, his...
I think after finals we should come and ask him.
Okay, you go first. He scares me.
Okay. So then I'll ask for 2 bottles for me too.
Yes. Okay, there we go. Deal. All right. Stasha up into the pocket. We've talked about some strange things this far. Hanging on, makes the match, kicks that right foot off. Into the zone hold. No. Again, no for Stasha.
She doesn't feel this movement. Yeah.
I think she's just, I think she's at that stage in the comp where she's just, it's not giving up, but you just think, what else can I do here? I just need something to go my way. And she will go again, but with a bit of a plod back to the mats. Adjust the hands, left, right hand underneath. Looking a little bit tired though, she hits the pocket, just really fighting, but no.
That was a good fight for her. Still really nice to see her competing here.
Yeah, she's going to have to really try to reset before that last boulder though, try to find something. Okay, Katja Debovitz is up next. Max Milne, who's on. Could he get the hat trick of flashes? Let's see a replay here of Manu. And this was his top. Fingernails in action again. Thumb, hand shaking, but it's enough for control. And Stasha just giving it everything there. Right up to the very last go, she kept trying. Flicking the feet around. Well, they're dancing along. We're dancing along in the commentary box. Hopefully you are at home here as well. Max Milne is out on stage. Can he make it 3 out of the 3? The hat trick flashes. And will Katja falling into the heel hook trap? Into the starting position, lines up that jump.
Both of them on the first tries. Looking good, solid. Max falling out.
Yeah, finally Max has to pause. Hits the zone hold, just that right hand.
Oh, that was good.
Very good, yeah.
For the first try, it was really good.
Yeah. So a solid start for Katja, one move away. Max, interesting with that toe. Gotta say, brushing game has been on point so far. The speed that they cross the mats is crazy. That is a job I cannot do. I would lose focus so quickly. I'd just be looking down the other end of the mat while Manu's shouting at me to brush this end of the mat, you know? So Max, will he use his toe again? He kind of tried to. I think it works better without.
Yeah, it seemed to be better, but who knows? We never know what's the best for the others. We should always figure out what's best for us. It's hard. Not easy.
Not easy at all, no. Well, slab climbing queen next to us. Going to analyse these. And it all started in Paris. So Max again approaches M3. Up he goes. Katja in the business end of this comp. Less good that time, and that's a nasty fall. I hope she's okay there. That was a big one. She is up on her knees now, but holding that left elbow. I think she's all right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that is a little bit of pain. She landed super heavy on that left side of her body there. And no, I don't think she is that okay, actually. Yeah, she's done. And that was a rib, I think. I think she just drove that elbow into her rib. Oh, no. So a nasty one for her. And oh, she hasn't left the mat, so she's still going. Max, meanwhile, into the grey.
Yeah, I just really hope she's okay.
Yeah, we are keeping an eye on her, don't worry, if you're at home. And no one is, she's not requesting attention yet from anyone. All right, Max, look at that power. He stands up on the right leg, brings the left through. No, you could see that happening. It was so smooth as he stood up. And there is Katja, who is taking her time here, but this is to pull yourself together and then go again. I have huge respect.
Well, the you kind of should.
Yeah, and I just...
Oh, no. It doesn't seem good.
No. I mean, just the fact that she might be carrying an injury, but the idea of launching again and having to face that fall is... Oh, you guys are a different breed, I tell you. Foot high. Will it have affected her, though? She's going to have time to launch. Oh, I'm really nervous now watching this. Hits the no-tex. Here we go. And yeah, I don't think she's just quite committed to it that time.
I think she was a little bit scared already doing it, and it's also totally understandable.
Yeah.
But as an athlete, it's like we're like in a different world, I guess. If you just like injure yourself, sometimes you just like keep going because, yeah, it's a competition and you want to win. You just put everything in it.
Yeah, it's you know, I do have just such respect for everyone out there on the mats because, you know, this is, it's not a contact sport, but you've got to be so tough. And I think this is the fall. No, we didn't, see that, but fighting her way through. Holding that elbow. Max, meanwhile, I would have thought he got that boulder done. That's slightly opened the door.
But he's on fire anyway.
Yeah, and that was the nasty fall. Oh, that elbow, you could see it bending. Okay, next set of athletes run out. Zhenya onto the mats, down on the right.
Really good.
Every time I say her name now, I look at you.
I like telling you this every day when you say it.
Please do. I need it. I need to know.
Really good.
So Oren, let's see what he can do here. Zhenya has a look around the corner at
really good. I'm sorry. I'll stop it.
Give it the giggles now. So she pulls up again, launching. First go for her now.
Pretty easily first move. So, this is what I thought so. Okay, that's not the best way, I guess.
Yeah, we thought you might be able to match in that pocket.
Yeah, if you're smaller, I guess. But it's also fine, I guess, to cross because the other hold is quite big. Like it's a jog, I think.
Yeah, she gets the heel in now. Oh,
Dual text. Okay.
Yeah, and that, she needs to make room for the heel. And actually, I think that's better to do it like this. Well, it's not what she would have wanted, but I think the adjustment was a good idea here. She comes with the undercling.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna work out, but why not? You can try.
Yeah, I think it's just there ready to block the hold rather than create a hold with the undercling. Oren down at the bottom of the leaderboard, needs to find something here. So, right foot on the jib, eyes up this volume. There it is, palm on. Oh, that toe though, releasing the toe is, it's a lot going on there to do that.
China taking her time to rest, to rethink, to relax, and being focused.
Yeah, she's got her grandparents here in Villars watching.
Yeah, they're somewhere in the crowd. I'm pretty sure they're nervous, like me too.
Yeah, this is so proud. Okay, here she goes again, left hand in. Just, oh no, she's being called down now as well. So what is going on? So many people,
yeah.
I don't know quite what he's pointing at.
I don't know, honestly.
So Oren having a long look at this. He's trying to flick the left toe out, do a foot swap, and kick the right foot up, all in the same movement, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Shenya tries the heel again. Again, it doesn't work.
So
she changes.
Yeah, not so much time left, but...
True.
Oh, that's also something interesting. Okay.
Can she fit the heel in? Yeah.
That's nice.
Really nice, but yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Kind of trap your own hand and then you've got to flick the hand out. Oren, let's see if he does this movement again. So left foot out, swaps a foot, kicks the right one up. That's what he was doing before.
Probably the same plan.
Yeah, exactly, all within a second. Trying something a bit different though. As we zoom in close.
No. We haven't seen how he swapped, but good job.
Yeah, I think much better method. Oh, not a lot of rubber involved here.
He still has some time, and yeah, no.
Just a little bit more forward momentum and he would have done it.
China going really quick.
Yeah, 16 seconds. Gets the heel just to make this the first time the heel works. This heel maybe not though. Into the undercling. Oh, it has worked for her.
Crazy.
Has she let her?
Yeah, in this type of boulders you also should be really quick because you lose so much power in your arms.
Yeah, she's
a little bit upset and disappointed, but there is one more to go.
Yeah, she's still in third, so in the running for this. So 2 to go on this third boulder before we look at our final boulder of the night. Pretty late now, coming up to 10 to 10 here in Villars. Tomorrow is the lead, semi-finals followed by the finals, and we're just watching some replays here of the action from earlier on. Right, the two French athletes stand together, and then out on the stage they go. Sam Afasu, not too far to run, just dumps the mats. That look on his eyes, it's just haunting at the moment. Made more dramatic by the shadow across his face. I think I might have overhyped that a bit. I think I'm creating a movie character here.
I feel like you're a fan of him.
It's something changed. I tell you what it was Chamonix.
Okay.
Because he had this look in his eyes I've never seen him do before. And since then, it's just been like
he's doing it. He did it before, I think.
Maybe, yeah. I think that's the first time I noticed it.
Yeah, you didn't pay attention, probably.
Thanks, Nika. Look at this, everyone.
Now he's just like pretty easily doing it. Just, yeah, of course.
That was pure power.
Nice.
Refused to let go, and that helps her score as well. Up into second, just under Ayala. Wow, this lady can climb. What's that? Sam tops as well. Come on, that is a haunting look. It is Sam Havasu just getting it done. That's where see that score leaves him as well. Yeah, up at the top. Okay.
So you do fan of him?
I'm definitely a fan of him,
nice.
for sure. Now I'm trying to look if I can catch it here.
That's cool.
Where is Katya in this shot? Is she in the shadows there on the right? It's just difficult to tell.
Maybe she's like in the other part.
Yeah, well, this is what I mean. I hope we'll have to see. I've already got my fingers crossed for her. It was a very nasty fall into that left elbow. Right, final boulder, Nika, before we crown our European champ here for Boulder. And the crowd shift towards the last couple of climbs. And let's see some of this replays. And look at the way, for me, it was impressive. The last couple of moves, these. It's like her body wanted to fall off. Her mind refused to let her go. Just fighting her way through it. Super cool to see. It was that claw with the right hand. And a big smile to finish things off.
And the replay of Sam.
Yeah, we kind of missed it. So this was Sam here. Crept his way over. Fingers just on the very bottom. And then the move across. Nice and smooth from Sam. Actually did it a very smooth way, just skipping his way over. Got it done. So, Agat runs on to the end of the stage. Her last boulder of the night. Looks so good on boulder number 3. And Gev 11 as well, his final climb here this evening. Now, this is the boulder you were looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I would love to also try this jump.
Yeah, after Briançon, I got a Ukrainian jumping lesson from Nika and Nastia in the climbing wall in Briançon, and you were teaching me how to do these kind of moves, and I was absolutely rubbish at it.
I don't remember. Okay, in the gym.
In the gym, yeah.
True.
It's just, there's so much you've got to think about in this movement.
Yeah.
They make it look way easier than it is.
I think you should less think in this movement.
Yeah, I need to get better at it for sure, because it's
less thinking, yeah.
Yes, less thinking, maybe it's that, yeah. No one's ever accused me of overthinking. Geva launches up. This is a powerful boulder. Oh, and that's another nasty fall, but he's okay.
He's really fun.
It. But that was a big slam from him. Hit the mats hard. Agat going once more. She starts this motion, looks left to right, trying to drive through and then slow it down and then speed it up at the end. There's so much going on. All right, Geva goes again. He's recovered from that fall. I can't wait to see the top of this climb, because that's still, I'm amazed by the slopiness of that slope up.
It looks really nasty, honestly. And I'm pretty curious if I was right or not. Well, okay, that's interesting. I'm pretty curious if I was right or not about the last part of the boulder.
Yeah, we need someone to show. Agat, meanwhile, is up into the zone. There it is. All right, look at her score. She's already in provisional. Oh, no, a foot pop sends her.
That's an interesting top 2.
Yeah, it is. I kind of thought, well, I think she thought it was over as well.
Yeah.
Geva has a long look around the corner. It's very, very blind, that right hand. All right, holds the shoulder move. And he'll be looking at the bolts on the wall. He'll have eyed up exactly well. Maybe he'll go slowly, actually. I reckon there's a knee bar in there?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
No, I think you're right. I'm seeing knee bars now.
That's an insane move.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess it's right by there, but looks really hard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think the crimp's okay, but it's so blind when you jump. But it's where you'd expect it to be.
Mm.
So Agat's got close. She's got 1 minute left to get this boulder. Once she'd learned this movement, it seems to be ingrained in her. And she's in again. All right, no foot swaps this time, please. Up into the palm press. There's the zone above her head. Gets the right foot, pushes in. Now she will want to be careful with this left foot, but still has to commit to the move. She did pop it, but managed to hold it. That is a top for Agat, and into provisional silver medal with her comp done. What a performance from the young French athlete.
Something happened. I don't know.
And that was Geva falling and raising his hands. He certainly enjoyed it. A high five. All right, well, Agat and Geva will go and sit in the hot seats on the back.
I think it's the nicest place where you can sit, just like sitting and watching finals from the best view, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love it that that's part of the sport, 'cause it just brings them into it. And that was Agat. She popped that foot again.
That was nice. Especially when the athletes who's like on the first positions, they're going to sit on this like king chair. Sometimes when
Yes.
it comes, they do it, and I love it.
Well, here sometimes on the lead stage,
Yeah,
they have like a
true.
throne.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they look slightly embarrassed. I would be loving every moment of that. So Roxana runs on, spins. Let's see what she can do with this. We know it's toppable. Men's M4, meanwhile, I think is going to be pretty hard. And one attempt out of the way.
Roxana cannot figure out the first move. I can see her, but we can. Okay, now we can. She took one attempt, going for another one.
Yeah, so here she goes again, back and forth. Anja not getting the range.
Not feeling it.
No, not yet.
Both of them.
Yeah, it showed you how strong Geva's shoulders are, the fact he could hold that.
Yeah. And I like shoulder moves. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess it's because you're good at muscle-ups, good at pull-ups. I think the shoulders got to follow that.
Oh, that's cool. The Anja did, okay, he fall, but he did really nice move.
Okay, I'll have to
We
get a
haven't
replay
seen
of
it
that.
yet.
So liquid chalk on for him. Have another look at this boulder. 2 minutes 43 on the clock. Roxana's removing the chalk bag this time. It's a pretty bulky thing to carry around, that. Not quite getting the range yet. It's going to take her a few attempts, I think, here. Let's see if we can see this cool move that he did. Yeah, did he hold that the first? So he held that time. Yeah, and he held that the first time. So deciding to stop on the blue rather than Geva, who moved through it quicker. Pretty powerful method of doing that, though. And Roxana just not finding this jump across. So he changes his mind. I think that did look a bit easier.
She's still trying to understand how to do the first part of the boulder, not feeling it at all.
I guess this is the repetition thing you were talking about earlier on with the slab step down. You know, you just do it again and again and again, and then kind of adapt it to different climbs.
Some people can do it really quick. For me, like I need to do a lot of attempts and then my body understands what to do, and then like on next boulders which are similar, I can do it faster and faster and faster. And it's like a progression goes. Yeah.
Yeah, and the problem is they don't have a lot of time
True.
to learn it.
But like in the trainings, I mean,
Yeah.
here it's much harder if you have like only 4 or 5 minutes. Depends on the rounds.
Yeah, I do say it a lot, but go to your local climbing wall and try a boulder in 4 minutes, and you'll find it just changes everything. There's this weird panic that you get,
Yeah.
or I do anyway. Right, back and forth, not getting this. I think just needs to change up the foot sequence. Much better from him. Super powerful shoulders to hold this move, but now he's got the really tricky move, the blind. Oh, he matches, he's sliding down it though. 16 seconds, neither athlete getting close so far.
Doing it really quick again. Really impressive.
But he wants the zone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because it's...
He needs that.
He knew that was it as well. Ah, no go. Two frustrated athletes, but they have to lead the stage. They'll go join the others on the left. And we move on to Chloe Collier and Edvards coming up. Let's watch this again. That's when things started to click, when he did that. A sort of scorpion move with the legs.
I love the name.
Roxana in the background, couldn't get the range either. Okay, next two are ready and waiting, and we are too. All right, last climb for these two. The check of the scores in a second, but Chloe Collier and a couple of mistakes along the way. It was that heel hook on the last boulder that cost her. Ooh, that was close. Slapping underneath the volume. Chloe starts this back and forth. She'll know what's expected of her. Edvards is in. Wow. Get to toe hook now. I want to see the top of this boulder.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
He's going to go up
really
with the left
interesting.
hand.
Last part. Looks nasty. Yeah. Pressing from both sides. This is what I think. Yeah.
Yes.
And a heel or toe. Yeah.
That is an enormous effort. You've still got to take a hand off and match this last hold.
Oh,
there it is.
Insane. So cool.
What a fight from him.
So cool.
3 zones. He came close all the way through, and finally it's been rewarded. I don't think he can quite believe that one. And look at the others are just like, wow. A gap with a little celebration with him.
It's so hard to keep your head fresh till the end of the comp. And I think it's really important, just like, okay, you couldn't do the first boulder, you just go to another one, and then just like not thinking about the what you did before, just being in the moment.
And again, is that something you practice? Do you sort of simulation
trying.
and stuff?
I'm trying. It's really hard, but I'm trying, and I think psychology is really important in all sports, and I'm really happy that it's like improving right now. It's like important to talk about your mental health, or like speak it out loud.
Yeah.
So I hope we'll get more and more professional sport, and we'll have more people who will help with mental health.
Yeah, I think that's a really important thing to say, actually, and especially as well as the pressure seems to ramp up at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, it's very easy to let everything get to you, and I 100% agree with you.
Because it's hard sometimes to control everything on your own, and it's nice when someone could help you or like kind of guide a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah, let's hope more athletes take advantage of that as we move forward into the next Olympic cycle and beyond that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should be professionals.
Agreed. All right, Chloe needs to put this together though. 1 minute 12 on the clock. She's got to take a deep breath. And she's talking to herself here. Chloe pulls back on. Big first hold, but it's nothing about that hold that just allows you to do this swing. Plant the feet,
oh,
that
nice.
was better. I mean, talking about mental game, her mental game is strong.
Yeah.
You know. Hard moves here to come, as we saw Agat do. Careful with the feet and the left foot. Remember, there's nothing really there. Creeps towards the zone. She'll be awarded that.
One more move to go. Getting closer. The tension is tight. Yeah.
Yeah, close, but just didn't quite have that. 14 seconds, of course she's going to go again, but I don't think it's enough time to top this boulder. And that will leave her in provisional 4th. So Chloe leaves, unlucky for her. She came so close on every single one of the boulders, but just didn't quite find the magic. So unlucky for Chloe Collier, who will go towards the left now. But this was Edwards, who just battled his way through the top of this climb. It was a move I couldn't figure out looking at it because it was so slopey. Once he got this, though, it was just full fight mode. This big slap up with the left hand, puff of chalk as he hits the hold, and then you had to bring the right hand in, fighting all the way, wrestling your way through it. Almost getting his head involved.
Yeah, sometimes you don't even know in what types of boulder people are strong. It's so interesting to see.
Yeah.
And you can be like just surprised. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes just they pull it out of the bag and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. Now I'm going to be watching Edwards do slopers for the rest of his career. So Ayala is in a position to win this thing now. Can she keep the nerves at bay and become the European champ? She's close. Has a look. It's a very important boulder for her, this. And Diane Akhtar pulls on and he starts this climb. No for Ayala on the first go.
That was nice.
Yeah, she was pretty close.
Yeah. I think it was a good movement.
So back and forth she goes, looking to drive a way over. No.
I think I would try to do the same, like going both legs, left to the left volume and right to the right volume, and then jump with one leg to the right. I think that's what I would try probably.
Yeah, and it looked pretty clean when she tried that as well. Just got to learn the movement a bit. Diane, meanwhile, is I think trying this way. Yeah, better from him, but he has to go back to the blue.
I thought he'd gonna slip, but no. Pretty strong.
Yeah, very strong.
Oh, okay.
Static.
He can hold it. Wow. Insane.
Oh, yeah, that lock in that left arm underneath. Brutal. Gets a heel in. Right, now he's got he's not quite comfortable to go up yet.
So strong.
Oh, just the hands. Going towards the good bit at the top. Brings the right in. He's holding it too. And keep an eye on Ayala on the right as well. Oh, he's trying to undercling it once more. Huge finger stroke to match this top. That's control, and that's great from him. Where's that going to leave him on the scores? Let's wait and see. Ayala and move away, though. This really is where our focus should be. Came out? No. So Diane on the top spot now.
Oh, that's cool. Interesting.
Yeah, big jump from him. This is...
I didn't expect it. I just didn't really pay attention to the rehearsals, and right now, whoa.
Yeah, it's becoming a real crescendo to this comp right now. Ayala Karem as well needs something here. Got close. Yeah, so Ayala is in the top spot now, so she's moved in with that zone, so that should be enough. Of course, Nile to come though as well, but that is, yeah, it's still not guaranteed here, but if Ayala can get it done, it pretty much will be.
We can hear the screaming, I guess, from her.
Yeah, that's the scores you can see now. So she's in first position, but Nile could theoretically get ahead of her. Creeping up with the feet. Gets the zone again. You got to trust the left foot, but only briefly, because it's going to pop the second you put some weight on it. Up she comes, it does pop, and she can't hold it. 42 seconds. For the first time, you sort of get the feeling that she's feeling this pressure here.
That's probably the last try, but yeah, she needs to be focused. So,
it's not going to go, is it?
I think another one. I would go. I would definitely go if it would be the last bowler.
She's got to find something magical here, though, and no, you just know it's gone. Okay, so Ayala now has to go and nervously watch.
I really loved watching it.
Yeah, that was a great fight from her. When Ayala is on form, you just don't want to watch anyone else climb. Like, it's all that you want to see.
Really impressive climbing and just like fighting. So cool.
And hugs from a teammate. Diane, meanwhile, wow. He was pretty low on the next series of moves. Fought his way through the sloper. And this finger strength at the very end, after you've battled through a semi-final, you've done hard finals boulders, to pull that off is special. Just couldn't even believe his own fingers. Finally it popped in celebration, but who cares at that point? And Ayala, well, she is in the top spot at the moment, but Agat is, sorry, not Agat, Nala is coming. Oh, what an end to this comp.
So close and so far. Wow.
So what can Stasha do? She'd like to finish this comp off on a big note. And Manu running on as well. It's good to see Stasha still smiling despite, I don't quite know what's going on there. She's having a conversation with someone. I think it's some teammates or someone screaming. And here goes Manu. Matches the first hole. Stasha starts. The jump kicks on. Good move from Stasha straight away. No learning for her needed, just straight in. So Stasha, here she goes for the final move. Up. Got to trust this left foot a little bit. No, not that time. Stasha's like a soap opera out on the stage. It's brilliant. That is why we love her, though. Okay, so Manu. Take some deep breaths. So he has to think about the bottom of this boulder. Super physicality needed on this one. Oh, brilliant for Manu Cornu, getting that crimp. Not even a pause, he just automatically saw that, hits the slope, but come on Manu, finish this off with a bag. Adjust the left hand, maybe he's gone too far with the left hand. Yeah, drops back down and all the way down to the ground.
Smoothly going again. Getting closer back to the zone, and hopefully she can make this last move.
Yeah, she didn't look that close before.
It was not proper movement of the body, I think. Yeah.
It was better, but still not there. And she's down at the bottom of the podium as well. Would just want to lift herself off that if she can.
I think you kind of go a little bit around from the wall. It's pretty hard to understand, but yeah.
On that final move, you mean?
Yeah. Like around the volume.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Just gets a bit stuck underneath it at the moment. 1 minute 30. Man, it's going to rest.
Clock.
Sorry, on the clock. Okay.
Yeah. Trying to finish your sentence.
Yes, I think you can by now. You've done this enough. Play some Matt Nika bingo out there. An interesting bingo card, that one. Okay, so Stasha needs to compose and find something here. Here she goes, and the DJ is, or the MC is asking the crowd to get behind Manu as well, who goes once more. That move is unreal from Manu, the way he does that. 55 Stasha. Stasha doesn't get closer this time.
Whoa. That's insane.
Yeah, Stasha's in. Yeah, it isn't so. He's not pulling it off now, but he was so clean on that. Stasha with a big grunt there as she hits that left arm. And this is where she needs to go around the volume, like you were saying. Tried to match it this time. I think Stasha might be done. The crowd will encourage her to go again. Manu battling. That hand is just sliding down the volume. Stasha is going to go again. Fair play. Manu will say goodbye, though.
Rushing up, but it's 5 seconds left, and there's no time.
No time for Stasha, but a good battle, and she certainly entertained us out on the mats.
For sure. Still a legend. Really good fight.
Yeah. And there is her dad, coach, manager, everything else that he does. So this was her going around. Looks so good with that jump. I don't know who she was talking to there. I think herself more than anything, but couldn't get the last move done. Manu, that was the move that impressed me so much. Good.
French. That's what I can say.
I feel like you say that a lot. Doesn't matter if it's slab climbing, dynos, French. They are good at many things. So Max Milne on the right has potential here and catch it. Well, she's got that elbow heavily strapped up, but it's good to see her obviously back on the mats. But I think she might be fighting through the pain here. And yeah, she's just holding it a bit awkwardly. In fact, super awkwardly, my goodness. All right, Max.
There's a few more to go, people. I mean, from both.
Yeah, Max is currently sitting in third with 2 tops in the zone. Diane, who's leading the way, has got 2 tops and 2 zones.
So interesting. Diane just like jumped up after the last boulder.
Yeah, he really stepped things up, didn't he, for that?
Just never know what's happening until the end.
Yeah. He was good in semi-finals, but I don't think I would have predicted he would be in the top spot now. You can hear the Slovenian team saying, "Ide."
You're literally sad that I wanted to say.
Like, oh, really? What,
yeah,
Ide? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like literally thinking about it to say it.
There we go, sentences, see? Yeah, that's the kind of Slovenian ale. Ide.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one. I think my favorite is a gamba from Team Japan.
Gambare.
Love a bit of that.
Nice.
And you can hear it again. So big encouragement from her team and pretty much everyone else in the stadium. I think they've got behind her after that injury. Watching someone come back from a nasty fall like that, just, you know, it makes you want to root for them. Max has 2 minutes 20. Can he beat his teammate here?
Whoa.
Big move to the zone, but not quite.
He's smiling, I guess. I think he feels that it's close.
I mean, it's so close. I mean, literally in the palm of his hand for a sec. So let's keep an eye on that score on the left because it's super important, this. Max in third currently. Up he goes, hits the zone, not quite. Time is running out for him if he wants to take this gold. Catch it, fighting still, come on. Oh, that's gonna feel nasty on that left elbow, that press.
I think she's a little bit worrying about it, and it makes sense.
Yeah, she's just not quite like relying on it.
No.
So here goes Max again. Oh no, fingertips sliding down. Maybe he just needs to chill a bit, you know. But with only a minute to go, he can't. Hopefully hasn't missed time this. Oh, big fall from Katja. And so that's the hold he's going for. It's pretty good, but it is super blind around the corner. Up he goes. That's better now from Max.
Here we go.
Watch the score. This is going to bump him up into the first position. That zone's so important. Slapping with the hands, it might not matter though. He doesn't know that, of course. And Sam Averzi is to come. Big move up for Max, slipping down. He's not going to make it. Looks at the clock.
But he's 100% on the podium, so that's cool.
It is, yeah, medal guarantee for Sam.
Yeah.
Sorry, for Max.
Max, yeah.
And Katja will say goodbye. What a performance from her. Just
So he's maximum second. So either first or either second.
True, so gold or silver for him. What a day for him. And fair play to Katja here. She's still got that smile on her face, but you can see the pain underneath there. So this was the big moment for Max. Tried to latch it a few times, came close, fingertips only, hands peeling away, and then finally got that zone, moved him into first position. Super solid, but couldn't get the boulder completed, so leaving us with a bit of a cliffhanger ending here.
That's a pretty Richie move, I would say.
So Zhenya and Oren run on to the mats. Zhenya down the end. There's run and jump move to go from her. And it's been a pleasure watching her as well this evening. I feel like she's just grown in confidence since she qualified for the Olympics. And I think being on that big stage and all the attention that came with it, especially from her, and it's made a big difference to her confidence. You feel anyway. I mean, you know her much better than I do.
She definitely looked pretty solid, like in her head. I would say like she looks pretty confident, as you said.
Yeah, it's good to see as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Pretty quick zone.
Yeah, true. Good work from him. But no, not this time. Asked for a brush. Zhenya back and forth, bumps those feet through, nearly made it work despite the slightly messy feet there. Deep breaths from her as well as she looks up at the second half of this climb. You get the feeling she feels like she's unlocked the first sequence. Half a mind on the second now. Back and forth she goes.
Good swing, doing the movement.
Yeah, she's on the final half now. You could see it coming.
Getting up closer to zone. Reaching it.
That foot is such a nasty one, isn't it?
let's see, foothold. She's trying to focus.
Up into fourth.
And, oh,
Not quite.
crazy swing.
And he comes down again. So, last minute 42. Team Israel, strong performance. 2 athletes in this final. Can this man finish things off well here? Comes back to the beginning of M4. Has a look around the corner once more. You can see the chalk in his hands coming off as he rests. Zhenya back and forth, starting this swing. Good now with the feet. Up she goes into this grunty move with the left arm, right back behind you. Standing up, finds the fingertips. Last move to go, peers around the corner, gets herself set, but not close at the moment. 50 seconds, she will go again. Oren leeches, gets it, that's better again from him. Gets a bit of a knee scrub in, but it doesn't really work. And those hands slide down the blue volume. Zhenya looks around one last time.
Probably one more to go. So crazy.
Yeah, good work from her, but 14 seconds. She leaves the stage, back. And we'll wait to see where that's left her. She was down in fourth last time we saw the scores, and we'll just wait for that to be updated so we can check it out. But that walk she does, I feel that walk. It's like...
I think she's really tired after all the rounds, like lead and bouldering.
Yeah.
Because they had also qualification in lead a few days ago.
Yeah, it's like full body fatigued from her. You just know how much she's given to the wall and to us watching. And then this was Oren launching through, very accurate. And I didn't see that. Popped a middle, what was that, pointer finger off. And then sliding down, no go for him from there. So, final 2. And I think Sam Abazu, if my maths is right, could still make a play for the podium here. Look in his eyes. Now
Time is on.
Yes, here we go, eh?
And in 4 minutes, we will know who is European champion.
Pretty cool, eh?
I'm pretty curious. I'm pretty excited to know.
Yeah, me too. And Sam's got it all to play for here. I think he needs a pretty quick top. Yeah, she's currently down in third with 2 tops. So yeah, she could, if she gets this, jump up above Agat. And Sam Abazu, meanwhile, well, he's got 2 tops so far in 1 zone. So again, yeah, he could jump over Max. So all to play for these last 2 athletes with 3 minutes on the clock. What a way to finish.
What a battle.
Yeah. I just did a little happy dance there in the commentary box because this is a good way to finish things off.
Yeah.
If you're the athletes watching, you've got to be nervous at this point. Sam is into the zone. That would have helped his score.
The crowd is insane.
Really good, isn't it? Sam resting, and that has bumped him up. So Sam in the #1 spot now. He is the European champion, but he does not know it yet. Sliding down, not quite. And Sam, I think he's just got an indication that he might be okay here. Haile super smooth over to the right. Can she jump above Agat here? Pressing in.
That's a crazy move. Can she do this or not? Let's see.
She can, you know.
Yes.
Makes the match. Watch the scoreboard.
Let's see.
Well, we wait for it to be confirmed, updated. Let's see what happens. And yes,
And
she is the European champion.
That's so insane. Wow.
Wow, they both left it to the very last moment. But the two French athletes come away with the victory. And it feels kind of appropriate after Paris, that city of magic. Wait, and look, hugs from Agathe. What a moment. Absolutely wonderful to see that. Manu down there as well. Well, Sam Avezou, can he finish things off? Ignore the clock, that's on the wrong time. Came down, he hasn't got very long left. Yeah, he's looking at the clock too, so he's being shown. I think the clocks have stopped everywhere. That's why the judge shows a stopwatch there. Just more drama. Technical incident at the end, but Sam will be told, people will be letting him know how much time he has. Plus, no one will really care because he is the European champ.
Yeah. Before the accident happened, and he goes again back onto the zone.
Yeah, what can he do here? Real core intensive moves as he finds the slope and makes the adjustment. He's not in yet.
It looks pretty far, actually.
Yeah, it does. It's a long way. And that's, again, confirmation of this. He's just making sure he's got the zone. Yeah. Oh, up he goes. Slowly. That's right arm lock-off strength. What is he holding on to?
Whoa.
He's crimping a bolt or something there. Well, he is done. He's got the time, and he is the winner, and now he finds out.
Nice.
What a return for Sam Avezou. He wants to go back up the wall, doesn't he? Brilliant from him. Well, vive la France, because what a performance from them. Coming
2 gold medals for France.
Exactly. And I think that's a pretty nice way to finish off this evening. Well, there we go. Podiums, interviews to come in a couple of minutes, but what a competition as we finish the Boulder round off here in Villars. Well, Chloe looks absolutely exhausted up there. Manu is having a chat about climbing. Roxana has an injury too, but this was Nale's last moves here. Locked in that knee underneath just to steady herself and made the match. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Well, Nika, what a final, eh?
I absolutely loved it. That was intense to watch and cool. Really enjoyed it. Being in a box, dancing a little bit, chatting, talking.
Exactly, but you're going now, so we won't see you next couple of days. You head back to Innsbruck now, or what's next for you?
Well, I'm heading to Bern for some days.
Okay.
Yeah, for some trainings.
Nice. Well, best of luck in Bern, and hopefully we can persuade you to come back to a World Cup in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not this season, but next for sure.
Yeah, next one.
Well, there we go. The last proceedings happen here. Flower ceremony first, and I'm going to go interview one of our winners, or both of the winners, in fact. And tomorrow, of course, is the lead competition, semi-finals and finals to come, and on Sunday, the combined format as the athletes are celebrated. This is the flower ceremony where we get to celebrate with them these special moments.
So cool. That was a really nice round.
Well, congratulations to Diane as well. He was on the top spot for quite a while. Had to wait until the end. Max Mill, second place for him. He came so close too. But the night belongs to Sam Avezou for the men. Number one spot for him. Didn't get the result he wanted in Paris. Got the result here. And a gold medal will be hung around his shoulders. So, interviews and podiums to come. And then, Nika, you're going to say goodbye to us as well. So, yes, hopefully see you at some more competitions very soon.
For sure. Maybe for some commentating too.
Absolutely.
And it was really awesome. Good evening. It was so nice to chat with you, and yeah, make this live stream happen.
All right, Nico. Well, thank you very much. I'll say goodbye to you, and we'll see you later.
Ciao.
And I am going to head down and interview the winners. So we'll leave you with some replays of the action. Check it out while I go speak to the winners. Sam, massive congratulations first of all. There is something in your eyes at the moment. You look so determined when you're out on the mats. Has anything changed for you in your approach to competitions?
No, I don't think so. I just, for the last year, the comps were really tough on the mental side, and yeah, I kind of learned to give it my all on every boulder and every attempt, and I know what I have to do to win those comps, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work out, but I'm giving my best every time.
You left it very late. It was only on that final boulder that you won the competition. There was that moment where you realized that you had won and the smile came on your face. Tell me about those emotions.
Yeah, it was a bit weird because once I got the zone on the last one, I thought I was winning, but this was still kind of cheering for me. So I was like, oh, maybe I still have to do this boulder. And I kind of not felt very close to it. So, and then when I suddenly look at the coach and they told me it's good, you won it, yeah. I'm just so fucking happy. I was coming here for the win.
And finally, I guess, maybe not the result you would have wanted in the Olympics, but is this a little bit of revenge for you to get this gold medal?
Yeah, I didn't plan to stop my comps after Olympics. I like comps. I want to do some. I'm in a good shape. I want to make the most out of it. And yeah, Olympics were kind of bad for me, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, what a comeback for you. Congratulations. Enjoy that gold medal.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Congratulations on that victory. It came down to the very last boulder. Tell me about that climb.
T'as compris?
Et bah, en vrai, c'était super dur parce que je savais exactement que si je le faisais ou pas, je gagnais ou non. Et du coup, c'était hyper intense de savoir que c'était mon moment et qu'il fallait le faire maintenant, sinon ça passait pas. Et du coup, voilà, genre c'était hyper fort comme émotion.
It was a very hard time because I knew I had to do it at this time. It was my moment, and I had to do it on this attempt, and with the emotion, it was really strong.
We have some more boulder competitions coming, Prague and South Korea. Is that now your main focus for the season, to win some of them as well?
Oui, alors les sélections, elles sont pas encore faites officiellement, mais Prague, c'est sûr que j'y participe, et Séoul, j'espère vraiment pouvoir m'exprimer sur ces 2 dernières Coupes du Monde.
Yes, so the selection for the team is not made yet, but for Prague, it's for sure she's going to compete. For Seoul, hopefully, there's a big chance, I think.
Great. Well, I hope you're in Prague. I can't wait to see you compete again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, there we go. Great to hear from both of our winners, and a rather lovely moment where Sam did some translation there. And what you didn't see was after the interview, they were literally running across the arena, hugging each other. So happy to be European champions. Well, just the podium to go now. We can see it set up in the middle of the boulder wall. Some Rather nice lighting going on in the background there as well. Coming up to just before 11 p.m. here in Villars. And that is our podium as we zoom on IFSC Europe. Our cameras have achieved the focus. And the athletes will be gathered backstage. And it really was a rather wonderful boulder competition that came down to the wire, the last boulder literally deciding everything, and the podium switched back and forth. Always good to have a finish like that. Just let you know what happens next. Lead is coming up tomorrow, semi-finals and finals. And then the top 8 from both disciplines will move forward into the combined format on the final day on Sunday. Well, here we go. The MC announces to the crowd that we're ready to get underway. Athletes come onto the stage. Gat on the far right. Ayala. And then Nile, who still can't take that smile off her face, nor should she. What a performance, what a gold medal. And it's pretty cold out there now. We can see the two French athletes either a bit nervous or a bit cold. I'd be a bit cold. Great from Agat. What a performance from her. She is just up and coming at the moment. Bronze medal for Agat, the trophy, the toy. Just readjusting that medal so it's the right way around. And Ayala might have taken the win on another day, but she'll settle for silver, and what a silver it was. Great performance from her. And finally, the night belongs to her. Left it until the final boulder to 100% get it done. La Mignon stands up. Congratulations to you. Well, here we go. National Anthem of France. Time to celebrate. Big congratulations to all three, but especially the lady in the middle. Natalie Mignon takes that victory here tonight. Fantastic from her. And they get runs off with her teammate. Those two are free to celebrate now and enjoy while we have the men's podium to come in a couple of seconds. And here are the men. Diane Akhtar takes the bronze medal. Great from him. Jumped up the leaderboard all of a sudden, kind of caught us unawares actually. And I think although there's two Brits there, I think France take away the bragging rights for this one. Well, congratulations to Diane. Max, second place for him, silver medal. Nearly won the thing as well. Well, on another day, that man would have walked away with the gold medal, but there was a certain Sam Avezou to contend with. And Sam Avezou was on a different level. He looked good in semi-finals. He looked brilliant in the finals. And that moment where he won will stick with me a long time. Congratulations to Sam Avezou. The man with the laser focus takes the gold medal here in Villars. Well, for the second time tonight, we will hear the national anthem of France in this Swiss stadium. And then we will say goodbye to you. And hopefully you've stayed with us all the way through, because what a competition it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of France.
Well, there we go. The formalities completed for tonight. The boulder's done. And it's time to start thinking about lead. 12 p.m. tomorrow, we start off with the semi-finals. 8 is the finals. Well, thank you so much to everyone behind the scenes, working hard. Anika Potapova, my co-commentator. And congratulations to all the athletes. We'll be back tomorrow for more IFSC action. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful night. And we will return very soon.